Hello, hello. I'm here. Ah, shoot. I immediately start fiddling with the microphone because it's not where I wanted to put it. Hello. Hi, Gemini. How you doing? See nothing. Oh, you had to reload. Okay, reload the page. Okay. Hopefully, it looks okay now. I did panic at the beginning of setting things up because I opened up OBS and it said, "Hey, all of your fucking files are missing." What's up, Ranger? Long time no see. It turns out like my USB stick had just like gotten wibbled and wobbled out of the socket for some fucking reason. So that was fun to have a panic attack. I don't know if you can tell, but I am stretching. Like I gotta wind up for this one. I am tired as hell, as usual. It's just been it's been a long week, which is why I'm streaming on Friday. How's the elbow? Still hurts. It's I can straighten it a little bit more. I'm trying to do it right now. I'm like I have a camera to show you. I can straighten it almost all the way, but it's still super sore. And if I like twist my wrist in a certain way, I can hear or feel like the muscles like sliding across bone. Is the only way I can describe it. I've fucked up my elbows a couple different times as a teenager. It's not cool. I was in double slings one time. I fell off of a truck and I had to, like a mummy, I had to wear two arm slings just across my chest like an X. That was fun. That was great. Those are good times. They weren't great times, especially. All right. Quick story. So, after I hurt my elbows, I had to like slowly stretch them out over the course of like weeks and months or whatever. And sometimes I would get one of my siblings to like help me slowly pull it down, you know, as far as I could go and stretch out the muscles. I asked my sister to do it one time, and she decided to just grab my arm and rip as hard as she could. And I went to the hospital after that. It was not ideal to do that. Yeah, it's just ripped the shit out of the muscles in my arm. She felt horrible afterwards too. Like, you know, she didn't even realize like or know why she did it. She just saw me hand my arm and she just like, you know, monkey brain just pow, just pulled at it. So yeah, she's great. I love my sister. But let's get into this thing that I don't love quite as much as my sister. That's not so bad. Daily life. I moved my microphone around. Hopefully it sounds okay. It seems to be peaking a little bit more, which I don't like. I hope it's not actually peaking in the recording. We'll see how that goes. What were we doing? Why are we here? Oh shit. I'm lost. Help. No, what's this? Let's look at our pet. Our pet has nothing. Alright, whatever. What am I fucking doing? Let's leave. Okay, here we go. I need to thoroughly search this out. Oh yeah, for bombs. I have bombs. I'm supposed to be finding fucking landmines. Okay. I'll let everyone else handle the other islands while I search here. Okay. I remember now. Funhouse. Check the transcript. I probably could have just done that too. Is it only the train? Okay. Do I have to go in there? I don't... Let's go in here, I guess. Oh yeah, the part where Nagito turns the island into Vietnam. Yeah. It's possible that the bombs were placed inside this train. It's no use. I don't see anything that looks like a bomb. Okay. I thought I would have to ride it to the fun house. Pull that down just a little bit. There we go. Damn it. I don't see any friggin' bombs anywhere. Nothing good will come from rushing. I should try looking somewhere else. Vietnam roller coaster. I guess I just check this. It's no use. There's nothing suspicious here either. Okay. So he didn't like... Oh god. I was about to say he didn't hide them all like everywhere. He just hid them in one spot, or he just... I don't remember. Whoa, Hajime. What? I don't have what? I don't have time to deal with you. Did you see? Did you see? Huh? Rob, or Robe? I don't know. Which one? No. Robber! Oh. Robber? Emergency! This is bad. My important things got stolen. Her important thing was stolen. Now's not the time to deal with her. I need to hurry and find those bombs. Alright. Anyway. Before I was so rudely interrupted. I would imagine if there was going to be bombs, you would put them in the castle. In legally distinct Mickey Cheese and Chucky Mouse castle. Everywhere we go, we're being constantly oops, wrong thing. We're constantly being monitored by surveillance cameras. Someone is watching us suffer and enjoying it. Let's go inside. The bombs shouldn't be small. If I find them, they should be really obvious. Damn it, looks like there's nothing in here. This is what... This is the thing... Don't take this out of context. This is the first place I would bomb. If I were this guy... Oh, absolutely, I'm blowing this thing up. Damn it, I don't see freaking bombs anywhere. Nothing will good from rushing. Okay, whatever. The horror house. Hold on, how many other places are there? Is it just that one? Yeah, that's it. The door's open? Oh yeah, it was locked before. Looks like I can go inside, but it's possible that the bombs were hidden in here. Alright, let's go. Oh, and like in the last game, the last chapter does not have free time events. So is this the last chapter? Am I done? Oh, if this is it. Oh, heck yeah. How should I describe this place? It's so cloying. I've never seen that word before. Oh no, there are more chapters after this. Ah, dang it. How should I describe this place? It's so cloyingly cute that I feel like I'm gonna be sick. I don't think it's that cute. It's just a room. Why? Why is Hajime in my house? The door was wide open. As soon as she heard that, Monami waddled to the door and... It's broken. My security system is broken. The robber probably did it. A robber is no excuse. A female teacher with... Oh my god. A female teacher with a young boy student in her house is just inappropriate. I've been splattered with disgrace. Jeez, she's noisy. Well, you are in her house. Alright, let's look around here. No Monokumas or whatever? Okay. There's even stuff watching her, too. So, like, they're not opposed to spying on her. Are these monitors? They're not displaying anything right now, but why are there so many? Are you monitoring us with these? So I was right. The surveillance cameras all over the island, and the footage those cameras are recording. You were watching that footage on these monitors. You were monitoring us, weren't you? I was, until Monokuma appeared. Bad spot to put the monitors behind the bed. Yeah, yeah, I guess you would just kind of... You would expect them to be in front of you, so you can just watch them while laying down. Why are they behind... Why are they your headboard? Until Monokuma appeared. I no longer have my magic stick. And because of that, Monokuma stole all my powers. Is her magic stick just like a remote? So I don't have the authority to monitor everyone anymore. These monitors are useless. What does the stick have to do with the surveillance cameras? Anyway, I can't monitor anyone anymore. I have no other way of following your movements unless I rely on these somewhat nifty ears. Which I guess are antenna? No, it was the staff she had at the start of the game. Yeah, I remember she said something about it and Monokuma, like, stole it and broke it or something like that. But I just kind of assumed that they were, that, you know, oh, my magic staff, quote unquote, which is just like, oh, my remote to control things around the island, and my somewhat nifty ears, meaning my antenna to listen to other things going on the island at all times. That kind of thing, because she is a robot. I don't really understand, but does that mean Monokuma has been watching us from those surveillance cameras? It really is a staff? Oh man. I don't want this game to have actual magic in it. No, it's probably not him either. In his current state, he shouldn't even need to use those cameras. His power keeps increasing beyond my expectation. He's surpassed any standard of measuring it. Hey, stop talking about that stuff. The stuff that doesn't make any sense. Who's watching these surveillance cameras? Sorry, I was taking a drink.
Got it?
They probably only matter to the outside? Outside? Do you mean the group that's controlling you and Monokuma? I see. So the people outside the island are watching the footage captured by the surveillance cameras. We're doing the thing again. We're doing the thing where we over-explain what we just read. And, well, let's just brush that whole thing aside. I think by the outside, since she didn't answer, I think that's not what it is. There's no way I can do that. What's up, Darkness? How you doing? But I can't say. Hey. Is she trying to cover it up by crying? That's exactly what Monokuma does. Just as I thought. I can't trust her at all. Alright, I guess I just... Oh, Monami spares. What the heck is this? Monami plushies. On hangers? Also, you remember the auto feature for the dialogue. Yes, I've been using it, thankfully. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe I didn't realize that existed. You can't see it because like my PNG is in front of it, but I am constantly clicking that on and off. Plushies on hangers.
Stop it!
Don't go touching my things without my permission. They're important. Your own plushies? You must love yourself just like Monokuma.
That's wrong.
You're wrong. Please don't compare me to that thing. You don't have enough what? Yeah. You don't have enough delicacy. What? Okay, whatever. Entering a woman's house without her permission and touching her things makes your teacher very sad.
Got it?
This will not be allowed. Hajime needs a class in morality. Delicacy and morality? I don't think those things have anything to do with each other.
That's right.
I shall give you a special private lesson after school. Miss Monami will slowly and thoroughly give you a good teaching.
Ooh.
Oh. You know, I didn't think it sounded inappropriate until you said so. That sounds really inappropriate. Once again, I've been splattered with disgrace. Such a sticky and gooey disgrace. You're the one who started saying it. Alright, is that everything? Do I just talk to you now?
No.
I've been splattered with disgrace. Such sticky disgrace. So anyway, you said something about a robber. Are you talking about Monokuma? Funny, don't remember the last part. Monokuma wouldn't do something as cheap as breaking the lock. Ever since he took over my power, he can do anything he wants on this island as long as he wills it. Took over my power. As long as he wills it. Like he's a dungeon master? Anyway. Power, will. You're always so melodramatic. But if it wasn't Monokuma, does that mean the robber is one of us? I'm not doubting my students or anything, but my important thing was definitely stolen. What's your important thing anyway? My treasure box. I don't think any of us would steal Monami's treasure box. But if someone did, why would they steal it in the first place? Can you let me know if you find my treasure? It's a magnificent treasure box covered in sparkling pink lights. Well, if I come across it. Alrighty, that's enough of your questions. Now it's my turn to question you. Me?
Hey.
Why did you suddenly come to the amusement park? It's strange that you're walking around alone. Did something happen? Something did happen. That's right. I don't have time to waste at a place like this. Hey, I need to ask you an important question. Do you know where they are? Somewhere on Jabberwock Island, Nagito.
Hey.
Why, hello there, Monami. Wanna play out with your big brother? Monokuma? What's with your sudden invitation? We've never played before. Come on, everyone's busy. You shouldn't interfere. So hurry up and come play with me. My ears! Please don't pull my ears.
I'll leave the rest to you.
I'll let you students handle the rest. Do your best. He always interferes whenever we're discussing something important. I guess he really is monitoring us. No, now's not the time to complain. I should really get back to searching for the bombs. I shouldn't waste any more time. What does it say on the sign behind her rack of herself? I leapt out of Monami's house and returned to searching for the bombs.
Hey.
Hajime. I found them. You found them?
Damn it.
Yeah, a shit ton of bombs were piled up on top of each other. God damn it. I didn't expect to find actual bombs. Where'd you find them? Near that stupid factory where the life-size Monokuma plushies are made. The plush factory. Got it. I'll go tell Kazuichi and Akane. Can you tell Sonia and Chiaki? Yeah, got it.
Damn it.
We'll meet in front of the bombs later. Meet in front of the bombs. But what's gonna happen after that? Will we be able to stop them? No, there's no point in thinking about that right now. I need to tell Sonia and Chiaki about the bombs first. Sonia should be at Central Island, and Chiaki should be at the third island. Alright, let's go. I want to see if I can kind of peek behind that sign one more time. Oh, probably, yeah, I was about to say it won't let me. Now's not the time. Let's go. Alright, let's go, let's go. Sonia should be here on Central Island. But the only place on the island where bombs could possibly be hidden is Jabberwock Park. If that's the case, maybe Sonia is searching there. We're just doing the fast past. Huh, that's weird. I don't see her anywhere. Hey, Sonia! I'm right here.
Too bad.
Just kidding. It's only me.
Yes, indeed.
Hajime used call Sonia, but nothing happened. Is that a Legend of Zelda fucking reference? Because she's already gone to a faraway place. Huh? Just kidding. If you're looking for Sonia, she was walking around near the military base. The military base? The one on the final island? Did she already hear about the bombs? Is that why she went to the final island? But even so, there's no reason for her to be at the military base. Because the bombs were found at the Flushy factory. Okay, I got it, bro. I don't really understand, but I'll head over there after I talk to Chiaki. Okay, maybe she went to the base on her own without knowing anything about the bombs. Chiaki should be at the third island. Let's go. Golly, my nose is itchy for some reason. Alright, third island. Near the music venue. Is that it? It is. It's Chiaki. This one. Oh yeah, the Titty Typhoon. I forgot the name. Chiaki's near the music venue. I need to hurry up and tell her about the bombs. Okay. I'm at the... Oh, is she not, like, at the music venue? She's near the music venue? Yeah, okay. Let me talk to you. Chiaki, I've been looking for you. Is she okay?
What happened?
Don't respond so slowly. It's the bombs. We found the bombs. Please hurry over to the plushie factory. Hey, are you listening? Now's no time to space out.
Yep.
Ah, you're right. The bombs are bad, right? We gotta go to the plushie factory. What? I'll head over. At least be a little more nervous. Even in a situation like this, she moves at a snail's pace. Alright, I should hurry over to the final island and meet up with Sonia at the military base. Can we teleport? Can we just teleport? We cannot just teleport. That's so lame. She looks a little baked. She's just a little airheaded. You know how it goes. Island 4, Island 5. Before I go to the plushie factory, I need to meet up with Sonia at the military base first. Sonia, there she is. What is she doing in a place like this? Well, let's ask her. Looks like Sonia's digging around the back of the truck. Hey, what are you doing?
My.
Hajime, please do not startle me. The entrance to the fifth island looks like a level from Crash Bandicoot. Yeah, it kind of does. Phew. I thought my heart was going to explode. Explode? Anyway, what are you doing here? Weren't you searching on the central island? I was, but there was something I need to confirm here. Never mind that for now. We found them. What did you find? The bombs, obviously. They found the bombs at the plushie factory.
Huh?
The bombs are at the factory? Let's hurry over to the plushie factory. The others should be there too. Hey, what are you stalling for? If we don't hurry, it'll be too late. What is everyone okay? They're like, I don't know, buffering?
You are right.
You are right. I understand. I shall make my way there shortly, so please go on without me. Huh?
I am sorry.
It is going to be fine. I will catch up with you soon. Got it. I'll just head over. I don't know what Sonia wants to do, but there's no time to argue about it. I left Sonia for now and decided to go to the plushie factory first. Yeah, like Neo, oh shit, what? Oops. I can just ask her later. I don't know what that said, my bad. Anyway, the bombs are the biggest priority. I should hurry over to the plushie factory. God damn, take a drink every time they say plushie factory. Holy shit. Where's Sonia? I told her about the bombs, but she wouldn't listen to me. She said she'd catch up with us later.
Huh?
Later? Why? She should know that this isn't the time for that, but...
Well...
Can I go bring her?
Dumbass.
Do you really think there's time for that, you fucking dumbass? You're right. We need to stop the bombs first. Maybe it's a mix of being trapped on an island, 8 people are dead, and there are now bombs around. I think they're a little out of it. That's when you need to lock in the hardest.
Damn it.
Alright, let's go. We steeled our nerves and charged into the factory. The first thing I noticed was the roaring engine of a nearby truck. A truck? Why? There's a truck parked in the middle of the factory. A lot of dangerous looking objects are loaded on the bed of the truck.
Hey.
Those things on the top of the bed. Is that it?
Damn it.
I don't know how powerful they are, or even if they have enough power to blow up the entire island, but if there are that many, they must be extremely powerful. Did he really drive this truck and carry over all these bombs?
Damn it.
Oh yeah, I forgot you existed. Kazuichi, can't you disarm these bombs? You're good at that kind of stuff, right? I thought I could, but it looks like the engine is also acting as the fuck, why is that a hard word? Detonator. Damn it, so that's why the engine is still running. The bombs are set up so that when the engine stops running, the insulator will blow off and trigger the explosion.
You?
I don't care how it's built. Can you disarm them or not? Soda, after what you almost did in the anime, you're not allowed to be near her alone. Oh no. I don't want to know what happened in the anime. I'm gonna have to watch this stupid anime one day, aren't I? It's impossible. I don't have enough time. The main detonator was put inside the bulky metal box and welded shut. There's no way I can disarm it if I can't get in this thing. So it's gonna take you a long time. That's not good. I mean, it's almost...
This is bad.
Yeah, noon. What if we use the tools at the military base?
Hey.
We don't have time for that. The truck's engine is the fuck me. The detonator. Why have I just never said detonator out loud? Whatever. The truck's engine is the detonator. Right? Then we can stall for time by can we stall for time by adding gasoline? It's no use. The fuel cap has been welded on too.
I'm gonna die.
Then I'll just drive the truck into the sea.
Bastard.
You can't. You don't even have a driver's license. Bro, I don't think that's the biggest issue here. I do not... Oh my gosh. You're a mafia member. I don't think you have a driver's license. I don't think any of your people have driver's license. Are you seriously gonna stop me? I thought your family was about breaking the law.
Damn it.
But even if that's possible, there's a chain wrapped around the wheel. If we can't disarm the bomb... Oh, sorry. If we can't disarm the bomb, stall for time, or move the truck, there's nothing we can do.
Hey.
Hey, check it out. To be fair, what almost happened was Hiyoko's fault to start with. Which one is Hiyoko? I don't remember which one is Hiyoko. Huh?
See?
There's some kind of machine on top of that metal box Kazuichi mentioned. Oh, the brat. Yeah, okay. The machine on top of the box? Oh, this. It looks like a card reader? A card reader. Maybe we can disarm the bomb if we simply swipe the key card.
You serious?
What? Wait, that might be possible. Nagito wouldn't be able to disarm these bombs if he didn't leave some way of doing that, right?
Huh?
Maybe he never planned to disarm them from the start. No, I don't think that's it. Nagito is probably trying to make us do something here. What do you mean, something?
So...
Knowing Nagito, there's definitely some kind of theme to this, I think. Theme? That bastard probably would do something messed up like that.
All right.
Then we gotta find that.
Leave it to me.
We gotta find that. Nagito is trying to make us do something here. If that's true, what's he trying to make us do this time? Do we need to find the key? Is the key the treasure from the treasure box? Can we go in here? As I recall, this is a break room, but now's not the time to look around here. More importantly, what's that thing over there? Was that there when I first came here? What thing? Oh, there's a computer. There's a laptop on the stopped conveyor belt. This wasn't here last time I came, right?
How suspicious.
Looks suspicious. It might be good if we examine it thoroughly. Yeah, you're right. As soon as I touched the laptop, some kind of program began running all of a sudden. And almost immediately, a video started playing.
Hello there.
Why, hello everyone. Great work. So you really found the bombs, huh? Believing in you was completely worth it. Nagito.
Perhaps.
It looks like it's a video message from Nagito.
You pissed me
A
off.
video message? If he's got something to say, he can say it to our faces.
Hey, bastard.
Just hold on. For now, let's just watch this through to the end.
Now then.
Now then, now that you guys have found the bombs, all you need to do is stop it. To tell you the truth, it's actually not that hard to do. You see, there's a card reader on top of the metal box. As long as you scan an e-handbook, it will disarm the bombs.
Leave it to me.
Alright, if that's the case, then just leave it to me. However... Oh, hold on. If you want the entire story of the franchise in the correct order, after this game, you have to play Ultra Despair's Girls, which is a third-person shooter, where you play as Makoto's sister. After that, you watch Danganronpa 3. The anime adaptation of the first game is more or less optional since it's nothing that you don't already know happens. Though some changes of dialogue and voice actors does make it a little more funny, especially the serial killer. Okay. Ultra Despair Girls. I don't think I have that one, but we'll see. However,
Well,
it won't work with just any student handbook. If you want to disarm that bomb, you have to use the Traitor's student handbook. To be honest, I found out who the traitor was after secretly monitoring everyone's activity. But I was a little annoyed that they never came forward. So, if things stay this way, it'll look like I lost, right? That's why I was thinking I should have another battle. So this is gonna be your last chance, traitor. What are you gonna do? Everyone's life depends on you. Whether or not you save them is up to you. Now then, I wonder how this is gonna end. Will the traitor's identity finally be revealed? And with that, the video ended. Gonna have to talk to you about Ultra Despair's Girls later. Who do I think the traitor is? I really thought it was Nagato. I think he forget. I think he forget he was the traitor. I think he forgot he's the traitor, and then he remembered. And I thought we were gonna reveal that like he's the traitor. I don't know why, but I just hate him. Hold on, I'm eating a cookie. But if he's not the traitor, Nagito is a lot of things, but he's no traitor. That's the thing. Nobody believes him for anything, but he's almost never lied about anything. So I don't know. Who else could be the traitor? Maybe, no, not Kazuichi. What's his fucking name? The Sum 41. I can't remember their names if I'm not looking directly at them. But the eye patch kid, the Yakuza kid. Maybe him. Maybe like he had a change of heart when he saw his bodyguard die. But you know, and now he's trying to help them instead. But I don't know. Everyone else is kind of just too stupid. You know what I mean? Again, they could be playing an idiot, but everyone else just seems kind of genuinely dumb. I think the only time he lied was in chapter 3 when he was sick. I don't remember him being sick. Oh yeah, when he was, yeah, I remember now. Don't forget Baby Gangsta's dead sister. I forgot she was calling him Baby Gangsta. Baby Gangsta's dead sister. I remembered, oh no, you're right. That means he was a real person. I don't know. Who else is there? There's Sonya. Sonya could do it, but I feel like that's... I think you just need one kind of normal person in this game, and I would like it to be Sonya. Kazuichi is just too stupid. So is Okane. Oh, you suspected Static to be secretly playing stupid, but none of these guys. That's because Static was impressively stupid. He was impressively stupid. I was blown away. But these guys just seem like genuinely dumb. Like, Soda is a smart guy, but he seems to, too distracted, let's say, for his own good. The only other person... Who's left? Mahiro, in my opinion, except for Hajime, was the most normal of the bunch. Mahiru. Mary Jane. Yes. Yeah, I liked her. She was kind of a you know, I didn't get to know her super well, but she was a... How do I describe this? She's like Lucy to Charlie Brown. Yeah, she's kind of mean, but like she's still, you know, a genuine person. I think I like Lucy in the Peanuts. I like her. And I think Mary Jane kind of mimics that idea. But I don't... Who else is there? I have to look at everybody who's alive. Let me get to a point where I can look at people, and then I can give a better answer. Mahiru does get better the more time you spend with her. Okay. The Trader's Student Handbook.
Don't tell me.
So that's it. This was also a trap. We need to weed out the traitor.
Hey.
Is there seriously a traitor? If there is, they should have come forward already. I mean, their life is in danger too, you know? It's true, but...
Yeah.
Stop whining and complaining. We should do it one at a time.
You...
Don't be stupid. What if someone besides the traitor uses their handbook?
Hey.
It's really stupid to be fighting over something like this. Oh, it's you. Oh, it's her, isn't it? Oh. That's lame. I liked her. I bet it's her. Please don't be her. The only person I remembered that didn't get much better at the end of their free time event is Static. Hell, even the serial killer improved somewhat. Damn. And so, with an annoyed expression on her face, Chaiki walked over to the bombs without saying a word. Took her handbook out of her pocket. Huh? And without hesitation, swiped her card reader. Looks like it was wrong.
See?
Who's next? Oh, okay. Huh. Okay, that's fine. Man, my heart sunk for a second. I was like, are we really just gonna like straight up do it? That would be awesome. So it's not her. Damn. Well, I mean, thank God. Because like, she's one of the only people who I still like. Okay, who's next? So I would have thought that if you scanned the wrong one, it would have blown it up.
Hey.
What are you doing? If you make a mistake, the bombs might blow up.
You think so?
But they didn't.
Hey.
That's just a fluke. Don't act so careless in a situation like this.
Anyway.
Well, I guess Chiaki's not the traitor. Yeah, it fooled me. The just one line, because like everyone's panicking, it's usually the person who's like, oh, now's not the time to act like this. And you're like, oh, that's the person. So I was wrong. My bad. I don't think the traitor would have swiped their handbook right away like she did. So what are we gonna do? Who wants to try next?
Hey, hey, hey!
Like I said, don't act so careless. Swiping the wrong card might be safe. But only once, you know?
Huh?
Hey, what happened?
Well...
Nothing. Just might be overthinking it, but the engine somehow sounds... Just then, Kazuichi's face turned pale and he rushed over to the truck. And then he tilted his head toward the engine. He suddenly shouted, "It's out of gas!" Oh shit. Chiaki is a ask for forgiveness rather than permission kind of girl. Yeah, that's true.
What'd you say?
Huh?
What's gonna happen if there's no gas? Ooh, wrong voice. I already told you, it's gonna blow! But, so, isn't it too soon? I mean, there's still time until noon.
Are you kidding me?
Did Nagito miscalculate?
You serious?
Miscalculate? Ah! If you're gonna set us up, at least get her calculations right, damn it! At least Monokuma knows how to keep a schedule.
Are you serious?
Hey, can't we do anything about it? Isn't there something we can do?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's only one thing we can do.
Huh?
What is it? What do we have to do? He's gonna say run. Fuck, I keep cracking my voice because I keep, like, leaning into Kazuichi's voice. Fuck. What is it we have to do?
Damn it!
Pray.
Are you kidding me?
Are you fucking serious? Then we should run. With those words, we started sprinting away. And that's when it happened.
It is all right. It is not a bomb.
What? Huh? All of a sudden, the inside of the factory began overflowing with a dazzling light. Oh, it's fireworks. What the hell is this? It looks like they're fireworks. Fireworks? While we stood there dumbfounded, the fireworks slowly decreased their intensity. And eventually...
Oh my.
This means... It wasn't a bomb?
Huh?
What the heck? I mean, Nagito said... So it is just as I thought. You just got pranked, bro. That's fair. I mean, to be fair, you look at a bunch of fireworks piled up without, like, the wrappers or whatever on them, you might, or even with the wrappers, you might think, oh yeah, that's just fucking black powder and dynamite, which it is, but, like, not as intense as you thought.
Hey.
Hey everyone, look over there. The laptop. It looks like it's playing another video. Is it Nagito again? We immediately rushed over to the laptop. So, were you surprised? Seriously, think about it. Do you really think there are enough bombs to blow up an entire island? I didn't think so, but I've learned not to trust this game to stay realistic. Even if there were, a guy like me would never be able to use them.
Damn it.
So this was all a bluff. Then was that bomb what was that bomb he detonated at the hotel? Nagito went to the octagon inside the funhouse, right?
Don't tell me.
Is that where he got that bomb? It's colorful black powder and dynamite. Yep. You can make fireworks at home, kids. Try it. But it definitely wasn't strong enough to blow up an island. Nagito was lying about that.
You pissed me off.
Is he still watching us from somewhere? If he's not, then how did he time this message so perfectly? Who knows? Who do you think would be the best at bluffing at poker, Celeste or Nagito? Celeste. Celeste is born for it. She's the ultimate gambler, right? Yeah, ultimate gambler. Nagito can sit there and like act crazy as shit, but if someone knows how to read him properly, it's over. He gets too excited. No, it looks like the video was set to play after the explosion by a wireless signal from the detonator. But why did he have to use a video message? That's the one thing I don't get.
Hey.
So that it seems like he's not going to be near the bomb when it blows up. Let's think about that after we watch the whole thing. And how often do you have to... Hold on, what? And how often have you been able to read him right? Okay. That's not fair. Because he's a still image. And not like a real person. A real person has a tell. That's not fair. I get that I'm a still image on the screen, but like, bro, I don't even have a face. Let's think about how that after we watch the whole thing. You're right.
Hey.
So how'd it go? Did the traitor come forward? If I had to guess, well, I'd say they did. They didn't, right? So then, which is it? It'd make me very happy if you guys could tell me. I'll be at the warehouse next door waiting for your answer. From there, we'll compare our answers, and I'll let you know who the traitor really is. See you later. The warehouse next door? That's where Nagito is?
I won't forgive you.
This time I'll make sure to beat the crap out of him.
That's right.
Then I'll deliver the final blow and smash his head with a wrench. You know what? That's fucking fair. You made all these people think they were going to die, like, in a blaze of hellfire. And you're going to say, ha ha ha, good joke, guys. No, you have to die now.
Jeez.
You bastards. What are you saying?
Bastard.
You can't just beat the shit out of him, because I'm the one who's gonna fucking kill him. You guys, you've totally flipped your lids. Now's not the time to be calm. We need to stop them.
That is an order.
You are right. Let us make haste. Worse is, the explosions is not the... Worse is, with explosion, it's not the fire that kills you. Yeah, it's all the shrapnel. It's all the everything else that blows up with it. Alright, warehouse.
Huh?
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna beat the crap out of him. Hey, I totally know how you feel, but calm down.
Wait.
Shut up. No, you're right. You're right. What was I didn't say a damn thing. Go right ahead. Huh? Everyone's feet came to a grinding halt. Their red, angry faces instantly transformed into a look of caution. Akane, what is it?
Huh.
Can you hear something? It's coming from the other side of this door. As I listened carefully, I could make out the soft sound coming from inside the warehouse. Music? What's he planning? Is this another one of Nagito's traps?
Huh?
Maybe the moment we open the door, a real bomb is gonna go kaboom.
Now then.
Alright, let's open it and find out. Please do not, Akane. It is dangerous.
Yo.
It's fine. I'll open it slowly. No, that's not the problem.
Leave it to me.
Seriously, it'll be fine. Shrapnel and the force behind it messes you up from the inside. Oh, yeah. Just the shockwave. I just got a thought. Anyway, with those words, Akane brushed off everyone's warning and slowly opened the door to the warehouse.
Huh?
It's not opening. There's something blocking the door. I can barely open it.
Hey, hey!
I knew it. It's a trap. Seriously, just stop, okay?
You?
Didn't I tell you it'll be fine? I just gotta use a little more force.
What?
What happened to opening it? Oh my gosh, Kazuichi. Fucking, what happened to opening it slowly? Akane ignored their protests and went with a mighty kick. The door flew open. It's gonna blow up! Instinctively, we tensed our bodies and braced ourselves. But,
Huh?
what's this? What happened?
Yo!
Look inside.
It sure is dark.
Looks like there aren't any lights on. Is Nagito really in here?
The inside of the warehouse felt even darker because our eyes were still getting used to the bright sunlight outside. Or we're still used to it. Within the darkness, a loud hymnal blared through the warehouse at full volume.
Hey, do you guys hear something?
Yeah, it's really damn loud. Does Nagito like listening to this depressing crap?
No, I'm not talking about the music.
As if on cue, it suddenly started. Huh?
It's on fire!
A fearsome blaze suddenly began dancing inside the dark warehouse, like fiery wings spreading before us.
Whoa! What's going on?
For now, we must extinguish these flames. Let us hurry and put them out.
No, you walk away. You go away from the building. You are not firefighters. You run away from the building. There's nothing in there for you to save.
Hey!
But how are we supposed to put this fire out? There should be fire extinguishing supplies inside the factory break room. Perhaps we should use those?
Damn it.
Got it. Let's head over to the break room. After listening to Sonia, we ran into the factory. Do I have to talk to you?
Huh?
What's going on? First a bomb, now a fire. Okay, alright. And now the dumbest firefighting tools ever. Oh no. Where are the fire extinguishing supplies? Trash can. No way. Fire grenades! What is a fire grenade? What is a fire grenade? Is it like I'm going to hazard a guess and say it is compressed fire extinguishing fluid that when you it strikes the ground, it blows up and like coats everything in the fire extinguishing foam. But before I do that, I want to see. Okay, there's nothing else to look in here. Why am I so high up off the ground? A huge supply of lined up plastic bottles. It looks like there's some kind of liquid inside them. You found it. Those are fire grenades. Fire grenades? They are basic fire extinguishing goods. Oh, wrong person. Yeah, whatever. When you throw them at the fire, the container breaks and the chemical inside puts out the fire. Okay, I was right. Simple. Make bigger fire to kill air, which will kill smaller fire. What? Huh?
It is strange, no?
But this is strange. The last time I peeked inside this place, I recall seeing other fire extinguishing supplies too.
Hey!
There should be plenty. Let's hurry up and go back to the warehouse. No air, no fire. Oh, smothering. Okay. I was like, the words kill really confused me there for a second. We grabbed all the fire grenades and rushed back to the warehouse. Make sure you don't get too close to the fire. It's dangerous. Take care not to inhale the smoke as well. We should throw the grenades from the door at the same time.
Damn it!
Looks like there's a curtain in the back is burning up. I just have to aim for that, right?
I'm gonna do it!
Alright, let's go! Bakugan Brawl! We aimed for the curtain in the back and threw all the fire grenades one after the other. But, hey, is it just... Oh.
Or does it feel like the fire's not going out at all?
The curtain absorbed the impact of the thrown grenades, which fell to the floor and shattered. They were completely ineffective at extinguishing the burning curtain. So his hand. Oh, wow.
If the fire continues to rise, it will inflame the ceiling.
Who cares?
This is bad. We've already used up all the fire grenades.
What are we gonna do? All we can do now is pray for rain.
Just don't be stupid. There's no way it'll conveniently start raining if we pray for it.
Is there going to be like fire extinguishers? Yeah.
It's raining?
So this is the power of the Japanese Terra Terrabozu.
No, it's a fire
That's not it.
sprinkler
It looks like
system.
The sprinkler's activated.
Oh, the sprinklers. They must have detected the smoke and turned on.
The water continued to vigorously pour out of the sprinklers. After a while, the fire in the warehouse was completely extinguished. Jackie's face says everything. Bruh. Looks like the fire is out. That is a relief.
Damn it!
The hell? Man, my merch is drenched. It got splattered with water and now it's soaked. It was on fire, bro. It's so wet.
Hey.
Hey, is it okay to look inside now?
Just a minute.
Huh? Time out. You can't. Nuh-uh. No way. Why can't we go inside?
Hey,
Smoke and hazardous gas are still spread throughout the warehouse, so it's gotta ventilate for a while.
Well, yeah.
Well, I guess you're right. It'd be a problem if we breathed any lingering smoke. So, for the sake of your health, please wait for just a little while. While you're waiting, why don't you check out the Monokuma Theater I freshly prepared?
you're so stupid.
Everything is a lie. Monokuma doesn't exist. The Monokuma Theater doesn't exist. Everything is fiction. There is no meaning whatsoever. There's no relationship whatsoever. Everything was made. Monokuma can't be found anywhere. What are you doing here anyway? Oh no, my merch.
Yes, indeed.
Yes, now that the Monokuma Theater is over, I'm sure it's finished ventilating by now.
Phew.
Also, I'm finally starting to feel better. Just because my important merch was ruined doesn't mean I should be depressed about it forever. Whenever I feel depressed, I always ask myself this question.
But hold on.
Why are your eyes on the front?
I got
So we can move forward. So don't be sad about what's already happened and be positive. We get it already.
Jeez.
Enough with your bullshit.
I'll leave the rest
Okay.
to you.
Oh, well, there you go. I turned on the light for you guys too. You might hurt yourself if it's dark.
Here.
Now, go ahead. Go right ahead. Ahead.
Perhaps.
Is Nagito inside? He said he was in his video message, but he probably escaped by now. Well, he started lying more now, so he probably wasn't in there to begin with. There was so much fire and smoke. And I thought I'd finally get to beat the crap out of him this time.
Hey, hey.
Well, why don't we go inside and see how it's doing?
You...
Hajime, what happened? Well, nothing happened, but I don't know why. My heart is racing. It won't settle down. Gee, I wonder why your heart is racing. You almost died twice in a row. You almost thought you were about to watch a bomb blow up in your fucking face, and then you watched an entire building set fire. I think your heart would be a little fucking tuckered out. I'm scared. As if an intense malice is about to stab me. Yeah, also you're about to meet the guy, or try to check out and see if the guy who threatened to kill you all is in the room. Stabbed me through my whole body. I can't even budge. It feels like everything was too late. Why do I feel this anxious? Anyway, let's go inside. A charred odor permeated throughout the warehouse, and the air was so heavy that it was hard to breathe. Fun fact, my house burned down once. It was a lot like this. it was the same, you know. Water dripping from everywhere, smoke, burned stuff, Monokuma statues, you know, the works. The moment I set foot inside the warehouse, a mixture of bewilderment, anxiety, and fear overtook me at once.
It smells.
Something smells...
Hey, hey!
It's not me.
I am sorry.
What? A building you worked in was set on fire? Jeez. Were you there? Did you have to evacuate?
You serious?
Miss Sonia, say it ain't so. No, not that. It's like a smell I've never smelled before.
Like...
Well, it makes sense there are strange smells when a bunch of different things were burned.
Hey, hey.
Hey everyone, did you know about that curtain? You mean the curtain that was set on fire, right? What do you mean no? Oh, was it not there before?
See?
I didn't notice until the curtain was burning, but there's space on the other side of it too. Nah, it happened as we were driving home when we got a vacay. Oh, a vacay? Like... Eh. Apparently an arsonist was on the loose. Jesus. Damn. That is insane. I'm glad you guys weren't there. I'm glad well, I hope everyone was okay. You know, if the building was empty, thank God. You know what I mean? And I hope they caught that guy too. When I looked where Chaiki was pointing, there was still space beyond the burned, tattered curtain. 2015 was a little weird. Okay, so I walk forward, back of warehouse. Okay. I walk toward the burned, tattered curtain with slow, methodical steps. I'd never experienced such an oppressive atmosphere before. I couldn't help but hold my breath. Yeah, you kind of just do that instinctively as you're walking around, like a burned building. And then on the other side of the curtain, I saw the true source of the intense malice that I had been feeling. No, what? Oh my God. Yes! He's dead! Yes! Oh my god, he's dead. Thank you. Ah, he's dead. I'm so happy. This is a horrible thing, but I'm so glad he's dead. Holy shit. Final Fantasy, yeah, the bum 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 bum. Oh my gosh. Oh. Dude, I had no idea what I was looking at. I know exactly what I'm looking at. I'm looking at the sound of fucking winning, dude. By the time I realized what I was looking at, the remains of Nagito Komaeda, the ultimate lucky student. Good news, Nagito's dead. Bro, this has instantly changed my mind about this game. 10 out of 10. This fucker is dead. Oh my god. And he's, oh my gosh. Not just dead, like tortured, slaughtered, dead. Oh my gosh. Time had already stopped. Bad news. Someone in the group is the Blackened. I do not care who one of them is. As long as it's not Sonya or Chiaki, well, yeah, those two. I was about to say or myself, but I was like, oh yeah, they're I'm the main character. I can't be the Blackened. Okay, as long as it's not those two, I don't give a damn. I sure hope it's fucking Soda though. He's the one who told me, he's like, I can't disarm this bomb. And also, it's out of gas. Conveniently realized as soon as it was starting to tick down. I think it's Soda. Eventually, the shock finally registered with me. A numb feeling spread through the center of my brain and almost instantly. Nagito is dead. Even when I saw this before me, I wasn't able to comprehend that reality yet.
What? What?
What's going on here?
Are you serious?
Is he really dead? He's not pretending to be dead, is he? I mean, it's Nagito, you know? Plus, if it is a guy, the guy-to-girl ratio is in the dude's favor. Oh my god. Oh no. I don't want an ending like the first one. You know, the fake ending. That fake ending that like is a scar on my brain. That's right. It's Nagito. He always messed with us. He's always tried to confuse us. That's why I can't believe it. Don't worry, there's no fake ending here. Oh my goodness, thank God. Nagito ended up in such a cruel state. Nagito is dead. Deep down, I believed that when the killings finally ended, I'd never see this guy again. I never expected I'd be looking at Nagito's body like this. We used to pray for times like these. Nagito probably thought the same thing. I couldn't help seeing it in his dead, frightened face. But on this island, unbelievably abnormal occurrences happen all the time. Even Nagito couldn't escape that truth. But even something as small as that.
A body has been discovered.
Be
Now
honest.
then, after a certain amount of time has passed.
If Byakuya died in the first game, you would have reacted the same. Yes, if Byakuya died the exact same way, I would be cheering and applauding. Oh my gosh. You saw how happy I was at the front of the game. Like, yeah, this Byakuya was kind of different, and I kind of felt a little bad. But, no. Oh my gosh. Bro, I've got tears in my eyes. I was laughing so hard. The body discovery announcement. Then it's for real.
Hey!
Nagito is really dead?
Damn it.
It's not that just that he's dead. If the body discovery announcement was made, does that mean Nagito was killed? Killed?
That's right.
Plus, it's one of us. I mean, that's what it means, right? One of us killed Nagito. One of us killed him so brutally. Then it's going to start again? Huh? The class trial is going to start soon, right? Then...
Of course.
Yup, we gotta do it. We gotta find out who Nagito's killer is.
Hey!
No matter who you guys sacrificed, you're determined to survive and leave this island, right? Then the time for action is now. So, allow me to give you the familiar Monokuma Hold it right there. Oh, also just looked up other videos of the investigation and the trial for this. The investigation should take around an hour and a half, and the trial 3 hours. So the $1 million question is, what killed him? What killed him? Think you mean who? I have no idea. I really hope it's Soda, though. Soda can go away. I need it to be Soda. Hold it right there.
Damn it!
What? Don't get in my way like that. I was about to whip out the Monokuma file in such a very cool way.
You stupid brother!
Shut up. I can't stand this anymore.
Got it?
How much longer are you gonna keep putting them through this? No more. I won't let you. I'll make sure to pulverize your evil intentions.
Hey!
Say something.
What's this?
Oh, now I remember who you are. You're Monami. You just now noticed?
Like...
Anyway, Monami, if you're gonna talk about my intentions, why don't you talk about yours first? What are your intentions anyway? Why are you keeping everyone cooped up on this island? I'm sure everyone here wants to know too, you know. What? No fair. You're shutting up too.
Please wait!
Enough already. We already have enough to deal with concerning Nagito. Please, do not say anything else that will confuse us.
Hey,
Anyway, let's begin. Huh? But,
this is just...
I mean, in the end, we still have to do it, right? As long as a killing happens, we can't do anything about it, right? We have no choice but to do it, right? Besides, it's our fault that we couldn't even prevent it. Yeah, just him laying in the background, fucking Family Guy death pose style. I know that's the only way we can survive, right?
Nice!
Looks like you kids are well more behaved than Monami.
Don't fuck with me!
We're tired of this too, you know. That's why I'll definitely make sure to finish this for good this time.
This is kind of...
Does that mean you guys are getting bored of this school trip?
Actually...
Don't worry, the end is near. The end?
What's the matter?
Don't make a face like a pig that's about to become bacon. You've already noticed it, right? The meaning behind the Monokuma timer. I guess there's only 2 days. Oh, oops. I guess there's only 2 days left, huh? What happens when the timer reaches 0? 2 days from now. What will happen to us? The killing school trip will be over.
Hey,
If this will finally be over,
you serious?
does that mean we can go home?
What are you gonna do?
Don't count your bears before they've hatched. There's still something you gotta do before that, right? So once again...
It's the Monokuma file!
Hajime inspects Nagito. Nagito, I'm not dead yet, Hajime. With some burnt Monokuma merch. Shh, just let me have this. Yeah, shh, close your eyes. He's like, rubs his forehead and like goes over his eyelids. Just like... You guys need to find out who Nagito's killer is and survive the class trial. If this ends here, there won't be an afterward at all.
Do your best.
Wait!
Hold on.
I won't forgive you.
I won't let you escape this time. Wait right there. What do you guys think? If the school trip is nearly at an end, is it safe to think we can go home, right?
But still,
Kazuichi, I understand how you feel, but we need to focus on Nagito's case first.
Damn it!
Even if we go home, it'll be the end for us if we screw up here.
All right!
Then let's hurry up and solve Nagito's case so we can all go back home.
However,
It is nice to think everyone can go home, but that is impossible, right? I mean, someone in this room killed Nagito. There's a killer among us. The weight of those words began to sink into me. That was true of the previous case, but was it really true this time? No matter how much I tried, I couldn't believe it. Because the victim was Nagito. Because his death was so abnormally cruel. Justified, I think you mean. Abnormally justified. No, it wasn't just that. There was something more to it than that. And whatever it was stuck inside me. Alright, first we need to look at the Monokuma file. The victim is Nagito Komaeda. The body was discovered inside the warehouse near the Monokuma plushie factory. The estimated time of death is believed to be noon sharp. Well, the bombs were set to go off right at noon. So if all of us were in there, he had a timer, or he had his death was probably set up to go off when the fake bombs went off. Interesting. Not only is there a spear stabbed in his stomach, there are multiple stab wounds in each of his thighs. Ugh. Yuck. Nagito Komaeda height, tall. Weight, whatever. Blood everywhere. Is that what it said? There are multiple stab wounds on each of his thighs. Furthermore, there is a laceration on his left arm and a knife impaled through his right hand. No, I just made it up. I totally believed you. What a tragic situation. Just reading this is making me depressed. Why is he feeling sad? Like, yes, I understand. But he literally made himself the most unlikable person. Sorry, I just looked away from the mic. He made himself the most unlikable person. Like, why do you care? I would care more that, like, the person, you have to have one of your friends be executed. Ooh, shit. I just pressed something. Whoops. Shit. I don't know what that said. Again, but what's wrong with it? Oh, I guess read the case file again. Not only is there a spear stabbed in his stomach, there are multiple stab wounds on each of his thighs. Furthermore, there's a laceration on his left arm and a knife impaled through his right hand. Okay.
Yep.
It's definitely weird. Well, I guess I'll find out if I look around. That's what an investigation is for. Don't worry or form conclusions on your own. That makes me more worried than I should be. We can discuss it later. Right now is our only chance to investigate. So we should investigate first.
See?
If we don't, there won't be anything for us to discuss. Well, I guess you're right. Then let's start with the area surrounding Nagito's body. I should start with the back of the warehouse. Since the curtains blocked most of the water, this area wasn't affected by the sprinklers that much. Thanks to that, I can properly investigate Nagito's body. I never thought I'd have to not investigate Nagito's body. By the way, did you play the school mode in the first game? I played... No, I didn't. I went through like some of my save files and was doing conversations to hang out with people, but I never played like the actual mode. Investigate body. He probably didn't expect to end up like this either. Knowing him, I'm sure he worked with the murderer. Monokuma file has been added to the truth bullets. Okay. Where shall we start? Okay, so here's our lighter. Okay. Fire grenades, the ones we threw. There's a hole in the Monokuma plushie. I'm just going off of what I can see. Ooh, there is blood up here. There is blood up here. Okay. Okay. I guess it's not, doesn't matter. Alright, let's start with the body first. I never expected Nagito to die like this. He was always spouting nonsense about hope and trying to confuse the hell out of us. But even so, dying like this is just too cruel. Also, he wasn't completely useless. There were times where we were only able to reach the truth because of him. I think we were only able to reach the truth because he withheld information on purpose. But everything good and bad about him is gone. We'll never be confused by him again. We'll never be saved by him again. And now isn't the time to think about unnecessary things. I need to focus and on the investigation right now. Golly, on my screen, that is a blurry PNG. That is a blurry image. It might be crisper in the fucking video because it's smaller. For now, I need to investigate everything about the body that catches my eye. What's up over here? Feet. Oh, his feet are tied. Both of Nagito's legs are tied up. Each rope is tied to the pillars nearby. He wouldn't have been able to move at all. According to the Monokuma file, the wounds on his legs are all stab wounds. Does this mean the killer didn't just tie up Nagito, they also stabbed his legs? Ugh, that would hurt. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Hold on. I got a fucking robot. Ban. Okay. Close. There we go. Yeah, just like if he was alive, his legs are tied up and like your legs are stabbed, and if you even try to move, like, oh my gosh, that sounds horrible. It's a little blurry here too. Okay. Oh, oops. Why would the killer do something like that?
Damn it!
At any rate, oops, bumped my microphone. It's pretty sadistic. The killer must have been holding a huge grudge toward him. I think that's all of us. Or they might have been torturing him. Torture?
Huh?
I mean, if they just wanted to kill him, they could have just stabbed him once in the chest, right? If you disregard the spear in his chest, the other wounds were inflicted for reasons other than killing. Which means the wounds all over Nagato's body were from the killer torturing him. If that's the case, what was the killer trying to make Nagato confess? Was it something that would have led to the traitor? I'm assuming the traitor is the killer now. And I don't think... I think I would like it to be Soda who killed them. Killed Nagito. But I've already said and established that Soda is not smart. So I don't know. But if I could see anybody torturing him, it would be Akane, Soda, and maybe Fuyuhiko. But Soda is mechanically gifted. Yes. But also dumb. I mean, I'm not to get political, but there is a guy right now that everyone knows who is technically a very smart person, but also an idiot. You know, he has a very interesting way of showing his affection to a crowd, if you catch my drift. But anyway, let's move on. Was it something that would have led to the traitor?
Even so.
Well, even if this was torture, there's no doubt that the killer would have held a deep grudge toward Nagito.
Damn it!
Refusing to let him die easily. I can totally understand that dark impulse like that. Well, yeah, you're a mob boss. Not to be political, he said as the video blew up. Yeah. But even if they held a grudge against him, would they really have gone this far? Torture wounds. Let's look at the spear. A spear with a flashy ornament on it is impaled deeply into Nagito's stomach. There's no way around it. That looks like the fatal wound.
What's this?
Oh my, what's this? Such a strange looking spear, isn't it? A cord extends from the tip of the handle, and there's an iron weight attached to it.
Phew.
I see. You use the cord as a whip to capture the enemy and deliver the final blow with the spear. Is this your first time looking at this too? Of course not. This spear of Gungnir. This is the spear of Gungnir, right? You definitely came up with that just now.
Hey!
By the way, I wanted to ask you, where did that spear come from? I feel like I saw it at Nezumi Castle.
What?
What? Nezumi Castle?
What the hell?
I was designed to be afraid of mice, so I can't go in there. Damn you, mice! Damn you all to hell! I see. Even he doesn't know what's inside that castle. Interesting. Well, more importantly, I need to focus on the investigation. The spear definitely catches my eye, but the weight at the end of the cord coming out of the handle, it looks like that part has blood on it too. But for some reason, this section of the cord doesn't have blood on it. Huh. It's about the size of a human fist. It's strange that this section of the cord doesn't have blood on it. Also, Chiaki mentioned this earlier, but apparently the spear came from Nezumi Castle. It might be better if I confirm that later. Saying that reminds me of a 40k joke I heard. Brother, I swear I will not go heretical. Heretical. Not even 5 minutes later. Kill, burn, or fame. Yeah, fuck. I fucked up the fucking text. Jesus. I got your joke. I'm sorry I fucked it up saying it out loud. Yeah. Just it's the me after 2 shots thing. It's like, look, man, I think the Death Star was an inside job. Alright, let's see. What else do we have? Left hand. There's a cut in his upper left arm. His legs and right hand have stab wounds, but this wound looks like a slice. That's probably the reason the wound on his left arm doesn't look that deep compared to his other wounds. Well, regardless, it doesn't change the fact that it was a hideous wound, and there's blood everywhere.
Super difficult.
There's something strange. Strange? What?
See?
Look at the palm of his left hand. I think that blood is from his left... is from when his left arm was sliced, but... doesn't the blood splatter look strange? It cuts off right in the middle of his palm. Okay, I imagine that fits where the cord is missing. Did he kill himself? I'm gonna be mad if he killed himself. Yeah, it definitely cuts off. Maybe that's as far as the blood could reach when it was splattered. Well, that would explain the blood on his palm, but there's something else that's strange. When you flip over and look at the back of his hand,
Well,
there's also blood, but only above the middle joint of each finger. You're right. Well, he made a fist, I guess. Why is it only this part?
see?
See, just as I said. It's strange, right? I win. Yeah, sure, you win. Gungnir is also the name of the spears that killed Junko's sister in the first game. Oh, I see. Why would you be mad if he killed himself? That means no one else dies for now. Yeah. But now I'm gonna get the runaround. No, you're right, you're right. I think he should just have killed himself. I don't think he did yet. But yeah, you're right, you're right. What was I thinking? Please have killed yourself. It's definitely strange. What the heck did the killer do to make the blood splatter like this? Blood on the left hand. Alright, let's look at the other hand. The knife is stabbed through Nagito's right hand. Did the killer do this? That is a horrendous serrated knife. How could they do something so cruel? This knife, it must come from the military base. Military base? Now that you mention it, it looks like a survival knife.
Well,
By the way, it seems the wounds on his left legs and left arm were caused by that same knife. Which means, after the killer was finished stabbing Nagito's legs and left arm, they stabbed the knife through his right hand,
It cannot be.
and then They finished him off with the spear.
How cruel.
Then does that mean the killer went to the trouble of using 2 weapons? A knife and a spear? Yeah, probably, since they're both inside the guy's body. Yeah. But they could have just killed him by stabbing him with the knife. Well, they tortured him. Why did they need to use the spear at all?
You are right.
That is definitely strange. Was there another reason they had to use it? A reason they had to use the spear, huh? I guess because a hand is free? Plus, that knife looks like the one from the first game. Oh, the one that from the wrestler guy, or the secret masked person is what I'm talking about. Junko's sister. I forget her name. All right, survival knife. Let's see. Oh, okay. Burnt rope. Yeah, Rey Mysterio. Yeah, yeah. Nagito's wrist is tied with the rope, but it looks like the tip of that rope burned off. Could this be a result of the fire? But that's weird. If the rope burned off like this, why are Nagito's clothes completely unaffected by the fire when he was close to the blaze? Let's see. Yep, just your face. Just like it says in the Monokuma file, there's a slice on his upper left arm. The wound doesn't look that deep, but the blood is splattered everywhere and makes it look pretty hideous. Not just that, there's something strange about the blood that's splattered from his wound. Oh, hold on. Sorry. I was like, what? There you go. He must have been in great pain. He clearly had this agonizing look on his face when he died. His mouth is covered with duct tape. Was this to keep Nagito from screaming for help? Oh, yeah, I forgot. Yeah, it's Junko herself. Real fake, quote, first Junko sister is the first one to die. Jeez, what a horrible look on his face. The blood splattered all over doesn't help either. It's a good thing his mouth was covered with duct tape, otherwise I wouldn't be able to look at him. Got a minute? Sorry, excuse me. Jackie moved past Kazuichi and me, squatted down next to Nagito's face. And in one swift movement, she ripped the duct tape off of his mouth. Hey, what are you doing?
It's gonna be fine.
It'll be fine. I'll put it right back right away once I'm done investigating here.
Hey!
Putting the duct tape back isn't the issue. You ungrateful swine. You're gonna get cursed. The blood on Nagito's face. It looks like it mostly came from the slice on his left arm. So is he hanging by that arm? Seeing as that blood, like, goes everywhere. If that's the case, it's no use. She's not listening.
Hey.
Hey, about the blood splattered on his face. There's no blood under the duct tape. So the tape was there first, and then he was tortured with the tape on. What's wrong with that?
Well,
This duct tape has crinkles, like it was sticking toward the inside of his mouth, right? Nagito was probably desperately moving his mouth under the duct tape. By the way, it's really easy to get duct tape off of your mouth. You just lick it. Like, you just continually lick it. It will come off. It won't even, if you have like a beard or whatever, it won't even rip the hairs out of your beard if you do it right. Duct tape does not stay on. Don't ask me how I know that. Moving on. Moving his mouth under the duct tape. Oh, actually, sorry. Just checked Ultra Despair Girls on Steam. Apparently, it's on sale till the 20th of this month. And it's Oh, I was supposed to say it's like $4,000. No. $4.58. Yeah, okay. In America, we use a decimal point instead of a comma. And I know some places use a comma instead. So, okay. Yeah, that just confused me. Wow, I can't talk. It just confused me for a second. Seriously, what's wrong with that? She means Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape before he got those wounds all over his body. So he tried to shout, which caused the duct tape to get sucked into his mouth a bit. But what's wrong with that? Is that something we really need to worry about? I don't really get it, but just put the duct tape back on his mouth already.
Yep.
You're right. Anyway, this might be some kind of clue too. I should remember it. Duct tape. I guess I'm done with the area surrounding Nagito's body. Jeez, I can't believe I actually investigated such a grisly looking body. Even I'm surprised at myself. Does this mean I'm used to it? My classmate's dead body is right in front of me, and one of my peers is the killer responsible. And I have to investigate his death so I can find the killer. Am I used to something as abnormal as this? That would mean I'm becoming abnormal too. By the way, what do you think Hajime's talent is? Oh, I thought he was just a transfer, like the fill-in. I kind of stopped thinking about it. But I guess, I don't know, is he Ultimate Detective? Or something similar like the, oh shit, what was her name in the first one? The purple-haired, the Detective Trunks girl. Is it something similar like that? I don't know. Kyoko, that's it. Alright, let's back up. Yeah, maybe it's something like that. I don't see why he would be the ultimate detective, but I don't know. Okay, let's look at this. Looks like a bunch of plastic bottles. Remnants of the plastic are scattered all over the place. This is probably... oh. Those fire grenades that we used to put out the fire. Well, they weren't actually that useful in the end. The fire was only extinguished thanks to those sprinklers. Well, nevertheless, this evidence really isn't all that strange. Ah, this is an oil lighter. Oil lighter. This is where the curtains would have been hanging. It also looks like the fire did extensive damage here. If the oil lighter was placed here.
Just kidding.
Ah, an oil lighter. Someone probably wanted to keep warm.
Bring it on.
Is a most foolish thought. It is clearly the cause of the fire. Wouldn't that be a twist? The lucky student and the detective becoming allies, and the other pair that are more or less become enemies somewhat. Yeah. But they're not supposed to be related. Remember? These people are clearly different. These are definitely not the same people mixed and matched attributes.
Well?
Oil lighters can continue to burn even after someone lets go of them. Okay. So, okay. We call those flick lighters, by the way. We just, fancy lighters is what most, you think of them as. But yeah, you just pop the lid and they stay lit until they run out. We just call them lighters. Yeah, fair. It's fair.
Which means...
So using that, the curtains was set on fire. Okay, so we shoved the door because it was locked tight, right? She had to break it, or something was blocking it. So maybe when she knocked into it, it pushed something to make it get closer to the curtain. I don't know. Using the oil lighter, huh? Do you think the killer set up some sort of trick with it? Yeah, well, okay, there we go.
You are right.
The killer probably planned to destroy the evidence by setting this warehouse on fire. They caused the fire to destroy the evidence. That's the only reason I can think of why a killer would set fire to their crime scene, but oil lighter has been added to the truth bullets section of your handbook. Okay, what else? Monokuma's dead. There's blood coming out of his stomach. Hey. No response. He's dead. Oh, no response. He's dead, Jim. Just kidding. I'm not dead. Is this one of your life-size plushies that were being produced at the factory? If you're mistaking me for a plushie, then there's something wrong with you. You're a stuffed animal too. Don't put oversized garbage there. It's so misleading.
What the heck?
What are you calling oversized oh my goodness, oversized garbage? Could this be one of Monokuma's tricks? Then why'd he do it? Making a hole like it got stabbed and going to the trouble of dirtying the hole with blood. Did he try to imitate Nagito's body or something?
What are you saying?
I had nothing to do with that. I like how seemingly no one is suspicious of each other. Yet that is a little strange. Soda is awfully quiet. He's the first one to start pointing fingers. And then followed by Akane. I had nothing to do with that. Huh?
You're so evil.
He's probably lying. Seriously, you're always lying. You should just die like that plushie over there.
What's this?
You seem more pissed than usual these days, Mon Ami. But you better watch what you say. If I feel like it, I can wipe you out easily, you know. I won't give in to your threats. I'll fight you to the very end.
I can't lose.
I will definitely take back the seat of world supremacy from Monokuma. World supremacy? Looks like those two annoyances are gone. If it wasn't Monokuma's trick, then who did this? Could the killer have done this? If so, is this Nagito's blood? I have no idea how this connects to the incident. Monokuma plushie. Alright. What's left? What's left? Oh, I guess just people to talk to. Let's start with you.
So just as I thought.
If only everyone could go home. Nothing would make me happier. No, we should finish the class trial. Then we can think about what will happen after. Okay, not helpful. One of us killed Nagito in such a cruel way. It's too bizarre. I can't think to do any. I can't do anything except laugh. Stifling your joy with laughter. Is that her last name? I've never... Nanami? She looks like she's deep in thought while staring at the ceiling. What happened? Is there something strange about the ceiling?
Yep.
Yeah, about that sprinkler. That's one of the sprinkler heads that activated to put out the fire.
Well,
You can see a girder right next to it, right? There.
see?
Yeah, the blood. Can you see that red streak? Huh? You're right. I definitely see it. It looks like a small red line on the ceiling girder.
Perhaps.
Is that blood? Yeah, what did you think it was? I just kind of didn't pay attention. I just see her name. I just breeze through the word Chaiki, which I know I'm saying wrong. And I just like, all right, that's enough. Just read the sentences now. The color definitely looks like blood, but there's no way blood could get up there, right? Plus, it's in a straight line. That's why I've been staring at it. I think it's strange. It's definitely strange. I should remember this. Blood on the girder has been added to the truth bullets. Alright. 2 more people? Yep.
Like,
I'm not freaking out about it like Kazuichi, but I definitely can't stop thinking about it. When the Monokuma timer reaches 0 2 days from now, what's gonna happen?
huh?
What's gonna happen?
That's obviously
That
wrong.
rotten school trip is gonna end. This rotten school trip is gonna end, right? We can finally go back home. Carefree till the end. Does that mean you don't think that'll happen?
Well, yeah.
Monokuma might be planning to make us do something after the countdown ends.
Hey,
What do you mean, something?
shut up! Shut
He's
up.
making us kill each other, you know? What could be worse than that?
Damn it.
I don't know. But this is Monokuma we're talking about, you know? There's no way this'll end smoothly with that countdown. Anyway, like you said before, if we screw up here, it's the end for us. For now, let's focus on the investigation. We'll think about the countdown after we live through the class trial.
I know.
Yeah, I know.
You.
Then don't bring up strange stuff like that. It mattered for Gundam's killing and for Mikon's, but it looks like it's different this time. It doesn't matter this time. What doesn't matter?
So,
The time. Look at the time. Looks like the time doesn't matter. It was clearly written in the Monokuma file. The time of death was at noon sharp. If it was at noon, what were we doing at that time? What were we doing? Well, right now it's 12:30 p.m. So it also has a clock function. Then that means Nagito died 30 minutes ago. It happened recently? It's totally a fresh kill. Fresh. Like a fresh seems like a bad way to describe it. If it happened 30 minutes ago, was it around the time we were struggling with the bombs? You're right. Those fake bombs were originally supposed to explode at noon.
All right.
Which means whoever doesn't have an alibi for that time is Nagito's killer. But this could be like when Nekomaru died. The killer could have also used some kind of automatic setup. Also, the crime looks very detailed, so they would have needed time to prepare.
All right.
Then whoever doesn't have an alibi for before we found the bombs is suspicious.
Huh?
Wait, none of us have an alibi for that time. That's when we all split up to search for the bombs. Yeah, that's the problem. Now then, I guess that's enough investigating the area behind the curtain. The killer's goal wasn't just killing Nagito. There should have been another reason as well. If not, they wouldn't have gone through the trouble of tying him with the rope and covering his mouth with duct tape. Not just that, there's no reason to inflict any wounds other than a fatal one. So what was the reason? Looks like I better investigate the other areas to figure that out. Alright, I should try to investigate other areas inside the warehouse first. Okay. Monokuma pen. Oh, okay. Domino effect. Dominoes pushes the lighter into here. Right? MP3 player. I'm going to assume that the music was playing to cover him if he was yelling, if he did manage to yell and scream. Tons of books. Let's look at tons of CDs real quick. All these CDs, they're copies of Monokuma's music. These should have been burned too. Oh. Maybe the MP3 were to attract you. Oh, to get you to come over here? No, because in the video, he said to come over here. I don't know. Alright. This is an MP3 player. Even it even has a speaker plugged into it. But why is it here?
Maybe...
It looks like that weird music was playing from there. You know, that music was that music that was blaring when the fire started? Yeah, you're right. Looks like it's busted from getting drenched by the sprinklers. There's no mistaking it. That music was playing from that MP3 player. I don't disagree with that, but why would the killer be playing music from this? Maybe the MP3 was just in case the video didn't work. Let's say they all ran when the bomb was ticking. Oh, yeah, that's true. That is very true. Say a failsafe. Okay, let's see. Let me touch it, thank you. There are a lot of tipped over Monokuma panels. The panel near the curtain in the back was tipped over and burned. Did the fire do that? But why are they all scattered like this? The last time I came here, I seem to recall they should have been neatly put away. Maybe we're the ones who made this mess. Huh?
See?
Look, the tipped over panel by the entrance is really close to the door, right? So maybe the reason these panels are tipped over is... It's fine, I'll open it slowly. No, that's not the problem. It'll be fine. Yeah. She busted open the door. I got it. I'm not going through all of that. Could it be... Was that it?
Well?
And there's something else I've been wondering.
Hey.
These Monokuma's panels are tipped over starting from the entrance to the back of the warehouse, right? They seem to be lying on top of each other in a straight line. Sorry, your comment confused me. Her hair, hair, reminds me of champagne for some reason. Yeah, compared to the other tipped over panels, this line is the only one that's neat and orderly.
So...
It's clearly isn't this clearly strange? Reminds you of champagne. Interesting. I don't... Maybe like a rosé. But, I don't know. Isn't this clearly strange? Strange. That means we can speculate this was done intentionally. But that's every... Oh, no. Tons of books. And there are a bunch of books stacked on top of each other. Apparently, they contain Monokuma's poetry and photos. The sprinklers completely soaked them. I can't even turn the... There it is again. Another typo. I can't even turns the pages anymore. I can't even turn the pages anymore. What if Nagito is not really dead? Well, like, okay, so here we go. The body discovery announcement played, and that plays when two or more people, or three people see the body. So it definitely played. And Monokuma has a obligation to save the kids' lives if they are not murdered. I don't know. Can't even turns the pages anymore, I guess. Well, it's not like I'm missing much. Alright, so I guess I talk to people again. Looks like the side is completely soaked because of the sprinkler. Even if there was an important clue here, we might not be able to notice it. But it's better than the warehouse burning to the ground. Good thing we were able to put out the fire.
Hey.
But there was a lot of smoke. It's a good thing we didn't go inside when we were throwing the grenades.
You are right.
I agree. If we did, we would have been caught by the sprinklers and become all wet and soggy. I'm not. Fuck. Miss Sonia's all wet. She's all drenched and soggy. Ha ha.
Hey!
You were thinking that, right? Or thinking that, huh? No.
Of course not!
I wasn't thinking that at all.
Say what?
Why are you responding, Kazuichi? I was asking Hajime.
Whoa!
You're screwing with me?
Sis.
Oh my, screwing? How lewd.
Hey!
Please don't look at me with such fearful eyes. I only imagined it for a second. Oh my god. Kazuichi, you should probably just keep your mouth shut already. I am men. In the first game, it played when they found Mukuro's body in Chapter 5, and she died at the start. Oh, that's true. I don't know. I do not know. I think that's just... I'm going to chalk that one up to bad writing and move on. No, I don't know. Well, even though I did say I was going to freaking kill him,
Hey!
there's no way I would have actually done it. I was just upset, you know? I don't think so. I think you might be guilty. That's why you have pointy teeth.
Jeez, you're pathetic.
Well, think about the countdown. We'll think about the countdown after we live through the Clash trial. Okay? You're not helpful. Looks like Sonia is focused on investigating the warehouse. Which reminds me, there's something I need to ask her about. Now that we've pretty much finished investigating Nagito's body, I think it's time to talk to her. Hey, Sonia, do you have a minute? Yes? What is it? I want to talk to you about when the fake bomb Nagito set in the warehouse exploded. Right before it exploded, you said something like this, right? It is all right. It is not a bomb. Why did you know the bomb was fake? Well, that's not all either. When we were looking for the bombs, why were you at the military base? I thought you were supposed to be searching the central island. Plus, when I called for you, you didn't come to the factory right away. Where were you and what were you doing during that time? Like the bow on her head. Yeah, I like that it's got the little sequin sparklies.
Oh my!
Oh my.
It cannot be!
Do you suspect me? It is a misunderstanding. I am not the killer. Jesus shit, you son of a bitch! Jesus. Sonia.
I am sorry!
I am terribly sorry. I was panicking. I shall calm down and explain to you why I was at the military base. When I first explored the final island, I discovered a vast amount of bombs there. Huh?
Well?
At first, I was worried that someone might use them for nefarious reasons if I announced it to everyone. So I kept silent the whole time. Does that mean when you heard Nagito planted bombs, you got suspicious and went to go investigate them?
That is...
And as I suspected, the bombs had disappeared. I thoroughly searched for them inside the military base, but the bombs were nowhere to be found. And because you were searching for them, you were late when we all gathered.
Please listen!
And because of that, I reached a conclusion. The bombs Nagito brought were from the military base, which means they were fake bombs. How did you find that out from the bombs at the how did you find out that the bombs at the military base were fake? Because I attempted to use one of them. Her swearing is somewhat adorable. Yeah, like, oh man. When she was like, crying a little bit, it's just like, oh, that's kind of real. that was kind of real, dude. What?
I see.
I thought one of the bombs would be strong enough to blast open the door to the ancient ruin. At the time, I still believed the bombs were real. And I thought I could use one of them to gain entrance to the ancient ruin.
However...
Why is Monami there?
was an utter failure. The bomb was not real. It was merely a fireworks display. God damn it all to hell!
I like that, yeah. I like that the swearing is like rehearsed, or like she's trying to remember how to say it in English.
I see. So that's why you're the only one who knew the bombs at the military base were fake.
I did. As did Monami as well. She was also secretly peeking at the bomb. Which means...
If those bombs are the same as the ones that disappeared, it would mean Nagito took them. That is why I knew it was a fake. However, I did think that it was strange when Nagito blew up the hotel lobby. Oh yeah, how did he do that? That bomb was real, and I could not stop thinking about it. But upon further reflection, that might have been Nagito's plan all along. He showed us a real bomb to make us believe that the bombs he set were real as well. If so, then Nagito's actions were extremely calculated. But the problem is his reason for doing it. With this, I have explained everything.
Do you have a minute?
There should be no more reason for you to doubt me. You're right. I got it. So he's in the explosion. Soaring, flying. I only know that part of that song. Sony's account. Alright, I've pretty much finished looking for clues inside the warehouse. I was able to find some clues, but there are still so many things I don't understand yet.
Hold it.
You look worried. Yeah, I am.
Well?
At a time like this, it might be good if you broaden your investigation range. You mean it's good to investigate other places as well? She might be right. there are several things I've been wondering about besides the crime scene. The military base that Sonia mentioned, Plushie Factory next door, Nezumi Castle, where the spear originally came from, and Nagito's room, too. If I'm gonna understand the reason for his actions, I need to know more about him. I'm pretty sure the others have already finished investigating.
Can you hear me?
Hey, you guys. Isn't it about time we leave this place and try exploring other areas, too? In response to Chiaki, the others gathered around her.
I see.
I agree. I was just thinking about proceeding to another area. It seems we had the same idea.
Huh?
But is it safe? There won't be anyone to guard the crime scene.
Yep.
We don't have a choice. There just aren't enough of us. Besides, we've investigated all we can here. I guess you're right.
See?
Also, it looks like the clues were found. It looks like the clues we found aren't enough to piece this incident together. Piece. Can I read one sentence properly, please? So we need to search for them in order. We need to search for them in other areas, probably. Fuck. Bro, I'm so tired. Well, alternatively, if there aren't any clues in other areas either, we'd have to give up completely. You don't really need to say that.
Hey!
Then it's okay if we leave this place? It's okay? There's no time for us to stand around. In order to survive, there's no other way except to do it. In order to survive, we need to find Nagito's killer. If we don't sacrifice that person, nobody can survive. That's our reality. That's why there's no time for us to stand around. You said that at the beginning. I don't like this circular talking. Alright, let's go inside the factory. Hello. Life-size Monokuma plushies are crammed inside this enormous basket. But it looks like there aren't any clues here.
My,
I have never seen so many Monokumas in my life. Well, Monokuma isn't exactly someone you would normally run into.
however,
While I was staring at all these Monokumas, a thought occurred to me.
well,
Jesus, look at him. The bomb that went off at the lobby might have been set up here. Huh?
do you have a minute?
If you hide the bomb inside a Monokuma plushie, that would make a frightening weapon. Do you not think the group that is forcing us to kill each other would devise something like that?
Amazing!
A plushie bomb is an act of terrorism.
All right!
Let us rip apart right away so we can rip these apart right away so we can confirm it. Hold on. If there was a bomb inside these, wouldn't it explode if we carelessly mess with it?
Easy as pie!
Either way, it is all gravy. All gravy? What the hell does that mean? Stop! There's no bomb.
Hey!
You know, if you just pick me up, you'll know if you just pick me up, see? All you can feel is soft weight of cotton.
I see.
You are right.
However,
Then, where did Nagito obtain the bomb he used?
Who knows?
I wonder. If I'm gonna give you guys a hint, then you should know it wasn't from the military base.
What?
To tell you the truth, the bombs there are all fakes.
please wait.
I know that already. You should have said so earlier.
No.
Well, I thought if I keep it quiet, it would foreshadow that a killing was gonna happen. That's why I'm just telling you for the first time. Phew, I feel relieved. Sonia's way of investigating is rip and tear. Yeah, she's Doom guy. But if the bomb wasn't from the military base or this factory, then it was probably from the final dead room. He brought it from the Octagon, yeah.
Well done.
I must say, you have a good eye there, Sonia. Putting a bomb inside one of my plushies seems like a splendid idea. Let's try it!
That is...
Did I say something I should not have said? He's put a bomb inside the plushes before. It's not your fault. Don't worry about it. Monokuma's account. Okay. That reminds me, when I saw Nagito's video message on this laptop. Is he still watching us from somewhere? If he's not, then how did he time this message so perfectly? Not plushes, but in his robots. Oh, yeah. No, it looks like the video was set up to play after the explosion by a wireless signal from the detonator. But why did he have to use a video message? That's the one thing I don't get. Oh, because he was already tied up and tortured. At the time, Nagito should have already been killed, which means the video was recorded in advance. That's right. Besides that video, there might be data on this laptop that could be used as a clue. With that thought in mind, I tried messing around with the laptop, but it's no use. It's locked. There's no way I can examine this. But if it's locked, maybe there really is something inside. Maybe I'm overthinking this. That's an enormous machine, but it's stopped for now. Looks like there's nothing related to the incident. Truck. Apparently the bombs that were stuffed on this truck were actually fireworks. Which reminds me, this truck looks like it came from the military base. Nagito must have brought it from there. Other than that, there's nothing particular that catches my eye. The break room's on the other side of this door. This is where we obtain the fire grenades. Anything inside? There's nothing on the floor that looks like a clue. Not even trash. Why is it so reluctant to let me go in this fucking room? There's not much else in the factory. Oh, okay. Thank you. Alright, let's go back a little bit. Outside. Alright, let's go to the military base.
Man.
Damn it, this dangerous place is the reason all the messed up stuff is happening.
Hey!
Leaving guns out in the open is totally dangerous. Seriously, they gotta take better care of these. Well, to be fair, you broke into a military base. There's gonna be guns around. It's easy to say that, but there's no one on this island who can do that. It's that dreadful helicopter, the one that executed Teru Teru. It doesn't have anything to do with the incident. Okay. I guess we check the truck. A huge supply of guns and other firearms are stuffed into the truck bed.
Whoa!
Ah, found it. What'd you find?
Huh?
Well, the truck bed over there has guns in it. But I also found stuff like a survival knife. Wait, isn't that the same kind of knife that was stabbed through Nagito's hand?
Maybe.
Which means the killer obtained the knife here.
All right.
Is it really breaking in when it's abandoned? Yes, it still is breaking in. So the killer is someone who visited the military base at least once. That's everyone, though. No, not me. This is the first time I've been here. That sounds fishy. When I tried looking through the truck bed, it's empty. Nothing's here. When I first came here, there was something on the truck bed, which means Sonia was telling the truth.
However,
And as I suspected, the bombs had disappeared. I thoroughly searched for them inside the military base, but the bombs were nowhere to be found. But did Nagito know the bombs weren't real? It's possible that he thought they were the real thing. No, never mind. He said as much in his video message. So, were you surprised? Seriously, think about it. Do you really think there are enough bombs to blow up an island? Even if there were, a guy like me would never be able to use them. He knew the bombs were fake. He only did what he did to weed out the traitor. No, is that really it? Did Nagito only do that to expose the traitor? Maybe there was a different motive behind his actions. What are you saying oh shit for? Oh, about the abandoning? Or breaking into abandoned buildings? Have you been breaking into abandoned buildings? Let's see, what else? I guess the tank? If the bombs were fake, this might be fake too. But I'm not brave enough to check that for myself. Okay, I guess that's everything here. Okay. Fuck, where are we going? Probably best I don't say anything about that. Yeah. For legal reasons, that's a joke. Shit, Central Island. Let's see. Where were we going? I know we're going to check out his room as well, but I feel like Nezumi Castle. Yeah. That's on this one. Is it this one? Yeah, it's this one. Well, bless you.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. I didn't know you were back there.
You did.
I saw you. I saw you walk by. I thought you left. I'm sorry.
Just sat here.
Hello. Bun's here. Everybody say hello.
Hi.
Got a list of things to do for investigation so you can direct. So can direct if you feel lost. Thank you. I appreciate that. Ranger says greetings.
But hello.
Oh, you're in here. Okay, so it is missing off of the wall. God dang, that's bright. Okay. So they must have figured out the password to... Let's look at the spear first. A spear with a flashy ornament on it is hanging from the wall. This spear is definitely it, right?
I see.
Just as I thought, it looks exactly like the spear that killed Nagito. The same whip-like cord is attached to the handle, and there's a weight at the end of it.
Also,
Plus, it looks like one of the spears on the wall is missing. There's no mistaking it. The killer took one of these spears and used it as a weapon. Spear of Gungnir, or huh? Monokuma would totally come up with a lame name like that. But why did the killer use the spear and a knife?
well, yeah.
Yeah, they could have just killed him with the knife, and that would have been easier too. There's no way a spear like this was this. There's no way a spear like this with this unnecessary cord thing would be easy to use. Yeah, definitely looks hard to wield. But still, they chose the spear for a reason. What could the reason be? I feel a little tired. No matter how much I investigate, I don't feel any closer to the truth. That's probably why I feel this way. I'm feeling this strange feeling that I've never felt before. As if Nagito is trying to make us suffer, even after he's dead. Well, now's not the time to think about stupid things like that. I haven't even investigated his cottage yet. It's too early to start complaining. If we investigate that place, we might be able to find some kind of clue. Alright, let's go. Alright, I want to look at the floor real quick though. But according to the list, there's only this area in Nagito's room. Okay. It's a password to enter the ancient ruin, but the most important part is erased. Nagito was the only one who found out the password written here, and he apparently went inside, but now that he's dead, are we able to get the password? Are we unable to get the password? No, we should deal with that later. Right now, investigating the case comes first. Okay. I know daylight savings happened, but I feel like instead of going an hour back, it went an hour forward. Because, like, dang, time just seems to be moving so freaking fast. Where am I going? Oh, yeah. First island. Hotel. Alright, where's your room? That's my room. Oh, hi guys. Hi, what? Okay. I guess I'll talk to you first.
What's this?
Oh my! You want to go inside Nagito's room too?
Hajime.
Ah, Hajime.
What are you gonna do?
I was just listening to Chiaki's request. She wants me to unlock the door to Nagito's cottage because she really needs it for the class trial. She begged me to do it while she was licking my black eye. Ugh. I didn't do that.
Boy.
Then do it! It's sweet because it's made of black beans. Hey, we don't have time to mess around. Hurry up and unlock the damn door.
Fine.
Fine. I guess I have no choice. I just gotta do that, right?
Now then. Ba-ba-ba-loose.
Creep.
Bye-bye.
See? I've opened the door. You can freely investigate now. This isn't my first time seeing that, but why does the door open with a spell like that?
Perhaps.
Maybe the cottage key is computerized.
Hey.
More importantly, let's go inside now that the door is open. Yeah, you're right. Oh, it's the treasure chest. So, Nagito was living here. Wireless key, yeah. Maybe it's like a voice-activated password also. What was he thinking inside his room? What was he feeling as he spent his days in here? I can't even imagine. Wanting to see absolute hope, becoming despair so he could act as a stepping stone for the rest of us. No matter how much I think about it, I just don't understand him at all. I don't even know if he truly believed that. He was especially weird the past few days. What changed him? Oh yeah, can I get the files that he had? Maybe the clue to that might be hidden here as well. Gotcha. Alright. Oh wow, there's so much. Shower room. Since it's structured just like my room, the shower room is over here. Looks like there aren't any clues here. And it's got a fridge? I didn't get a fridge. It's the bed that comes with the cottages. It looks just like the one in my room, but
Hey.
maybe there's something hidden under his bed. It's a usual place for hiding things. Yeah. Come on, Hajime, you were doing so well. Yeah, like porn. You were the only person who wasn't doing shit like that. Well, we should still check just in case. With no expectations and without thinking, I peeked under the bed, and there's something here. It's a plastic bag from the supermarket. It looks like there's something inside. What's this? Nagito, so how do I bring hope to everyone? A, be a good person and try to lift everyone up with good behavior. Or B, jerk them around as much as humanly possible. Yeah. The option is C. Do B, but also be an absolute fucking psycho. And decide whether or not you're going to get everyone killed for the sake of one person. What is this? It looks like a gas mask and rubber gloves. These look like the real deal. Did he get them from the military base? Gas mask and rubber gloves. He was hiding these under his bed. What did Nagito use this stuff for? Gas mask and gloves has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
Hajime.
Is there anything else under the bed? Let's see. I peeked under the bed once again and started looking around the area where I found the supermarket bag. And there's a small piece of paper on the floor. Piece of paper made of blue aluminum? A round, thin piece of aluminum, huh? It's similar to those seals that go over jars of unopened mayonnaise. I get what you're saying, but does that mean this is just a piece of trash?
Wait. Time out.
Who knows? Might be too soon to decide that. Piece of blue paper. Hajime investigating the murder so he and his friends don't die. Also Hajime, why doesn't my cottage have a fridge? Yeah. This fucking jerk. That's why he started acting more superior, because he found a fridge and put it in his apartment. And all of us poor folks had to go to the lounge to go get food. Alright, what is this? Bookshelf. There's a lot of books arranged here. Did Nagito bring these from the library? In addition to books, there's a bunch of random crap stuffed onto the shelves. It might take a lot of time for us to thoroughly go through that stuff.
Hey.
Let's just leave it for later. Yeah, I agree. Oh. Okay. Just randomly leveled up. There's a refrigerator.
Huh?
Nice. My cottage doesn't even have a refrigerator. I wonder where he got it from. Nagito probably supplied it himself. Why would he go through the trouble of putting a refrigerator in his room? Does he really enjoy cold drinks? As I talked with Chiaki, I opened the refrigerator out of curiosity. There really isn't much inside. Monokuma's special poison for poisoning use only. The only thing I found in the refrigerator was a brown bottle. For someone who likes cold drinks, it doesn't look like he's stocked very much. But that bottle clearly isn't a drink, right? Really? It looks like some kind of dietary supplement to me. Protein powder, maybe? Guys, you can read. We don't need to drag this out. Just read the bottle. Took the brown bottle out of the fridge and started reading the label. Exclusively made for poisoning someone to death. Hey, this is...
See?
Yeah. It looks like it's poison. Poison? Looks like there's a warning label on the back. Let's examine it in a little more detail. But be careful with the bottle. Don't drop it. Stop it. If you worry me like that, I'm gonna get nervous. I grabbed the bottle with my trembling hand and began reading the warning label on the back of the bottle. Nagito could probably have used a cooler instead of a fridge. Yeah, he just wanted to flex. Poison made specifically for killing someone. It's Monokuma's special poison. This enchanted liquid is highly potent and takes effect immediately. Please handle with care. Though its volatility is low. Okay, sorry. That it's really fucked me up for some reason. Though its volatility is low, this liquid is very dangerous when vaporized. In a gaseous state, it's heavier than air. It breaks down in minutes and is susceptible to hydrolysis. Okay. So it's possible for you to poison someone to death without any complications. Keep this liquid secure by storing in a cool place in a glass or plastic container straight away from sunlight. It sure doesn't look like a chemical made solely for poisoning someone to death. Or sure does, sorry. This refrigerator must be here to keep the poison secure. But where did Nagito get something like this?
Well?
That question could apply to the bomb he used at the hotel, too. Apply to the bomb?
See?
There should be a reason Nagito was able to obtain such dangerous items. The octagon inside the funhouse. This poison, he must have brought it with him from there too, right?
Perhaps.
He was probably hiding them somewhere on his body during the last class trial. He was hiding a bomb and poison during the class trial? Jeez, how dangerous. What would he have done if he accidentally tripped and broke the bottle? Just thinking about it scares me.
Hey.
Also, he already blew up the bomb he took with him at the lobby. But what about this poison? Huh?
See?
It looks like the bottle is less than half empty. Was it like this from the beginning? Or did Nagito use it? If so, where did he use it? I wonder, is there still a trap somewhere that hasn't been sprung yet? Another trap?
Perhaps.
For example, maybe he was making some kind of trap using this poison before he died. If that actually exists, it'd be real bad. It could potentially kill everyone on this island. Everyone on the island? What the hell? Nagito, are you still trying to make us suffer? Are you... The poison is a vampire? Or a cyber... What? What are you saying? Are you still trying to make us suffer even after you've died? Monokuma special. Alright, I guess that's it. Time to look at the box. Well, I guess we'll talk to you. No, we'll look at the box. A fancy-looking treasure box covered in sparkling pink lights is totally standing out. Could this be... Oh, sunlight. I get it. I get it.
Can you let me know if you find my treasure? It's a magnificent treasure box covered in sparkling pink lights.
Perhaps.
That treasure box. Chaiki, you know about this?
Yep.
It's really cute.
Oh, she was just reacting. This looks like Monami's stolen treasure box. If this is here, that means the thief Monami was talking about was Nagito. But why would Nagito steal this? In order to find out, it might be good to see what's inside. I'm willing to bet I'm about to get stopped by Monami from seeing what's inside.
Hold it.
Is it gonna be okay? It looks a little dangerous.
It might be, but this could be some kind of clue, you know? If it wasn't important, Nagito wouldn't have stolen it from Monami in the first place. I turned back toward the treasure box and cautiously opened the lid. Inside was a notebook. Usami General Purpose Notebook. This is it? Why is a notebook inside a treasure box like it's something important? I took the notebook out of the treasure box and began leafing through it. It contained sloppy drawings, as if they were drawn by children, and entries that looked like chicken scratch. Day 1. I was able to talk to everyone for the first time today. Monokuma showed up and things turned bad. Day 2. Byakuya is the leader. A lot of things happened today, so everyone's tired. Is this a diary?
Looks like it. Did Monami write these?
Probably. These pictures and entries are totally suited to her. I kept flipping through the pages. Day 3, day 4, day 5, the page after page of poorly written entries and continued in the notebook. I don't really understand, but it looks like there aren't any clues here. And right when I was about to give up, my hand suddenly stopped on an entry titled Day 16.
Day 16. We've been in the funhouse for 3 days. Everyone's hungry and on edge.
Hajime tried to go to the final dead room today. He's probably panicking because no one believes him. What? Huh?
Hey.
Hajime, did something happen?
Oh, it's nothing.
Hey, stop! Don't look at my notebook!
Whoa! From out of nowhere, Monami suddenly appeared and took the notebook out of my hand.
I won't forgive you.
Phew. I did ask you to look for my treasure box, but I never said you were allowed to peek inside. Geez, that was close. If I had come any later, he would have seen inside the notebook. Unfortunately, you were a little too late.
Huh?
But if the notebook is here, then Nagito was the thief?
No!
Betrayal! I was betrayed by my beloved student!
Hey.
Hey, that notebook. It's pretty much your diary, right? Diary? It seems that way. That's right. It's my important diary where all my maiden secrets are written.
Yeah, because stealing was his worst crime, yeah.
Hey!
Hey, you're a liar. You always show up out of nowhere. Monami, it's not good to lie, you know.
Lie?
There's no way you wrote in that notebook. After all, Monami can't even write.
Huh?
What are you saying? Jeez, I can write letters easily. I can finally write the letter B.
That's wrong!
No, you can't, because you have no fingers on your hands. See? Bullseye. I know, because I'm the same way too.
What?
Huh? Are you mad? Are you angry that I exposed a weakling like you?
Hey!
So that's what this is about. You're seriously trying to crush me.
What are you saying?
There's no way a big brother would ever crush his little sister. It looks like the time to settle things between us is getting closer every second.
Hey, I don't know why you're getting so serious, but is what Monokuma said true? He said you didn't know how to write in the notebook. Is that true? If so, who wrote in the notebook?
Well, you know, it's, how should I put it?
Bye-bye.
Excuse me.
Hold on! Damn it, she totally ran away again.
Yep.
Same pattern as usual. Looks like it's a waste of time to try and get any answers from her. But still, I really wanted to ask her about the notebook.
Well, actually, it might be better that I didn't ask her. Monomi's notebook. Alright, I guess window? Basic layout is just like my cottage. There's nothing about this window that catches my eye. Okay, let's ask you. Bookcase. Oh, I have to check the bookcase again. Our time for investigating is winding down.
So,
The bookshelf might take some time to investigate, so we should try examining some other areas first. Okay. There are a lot of books and other mysterious items stuffed on this shelf. The genres and types of items are all so random, I can't make any sense out of them whatsoever.
well,
They say a shelf is a mirror that reflects the person's heart.
Do they now?
I definitely don't know much about Nagito just by looking at this.
So what should we do? It'd be really difficult to look through all these piles.
That doesn't mean we should ignore it, though.
yep.
I'll leave it to you then, Hajime.
Wait, what?
It's better if a boy goes through another boy. Okay. It's better if a boy goes through another boy's things, you know. There might be private stuff there.
Well, that might be true, but
See?
So, I'll leave this shelf to you.
I think I just got persuaded to do this without realizing it. I sighed and walked toward the shelf. One by one, I started removing the fairies' books and items and examining each one. But even as I examined them carefully, there were still a bunch of random books and items. There's no way there are any clues here. Huh? Well, that file wasn't the only thing I received from Monokuma.
This is another one.
That seal.
Indeed. It's the school badge of Hope's Peak Academy. Does that have information about our stolen memories?
Unfortunately, I couldn't find any clues about that. This file doesn't contain our information, just Hajime's information. Nagito said, this only contained information about me, but is that really true? If I look at this, it should be obvious, right? And he said it was from the reserve department. I was from the reserve department and had no talent whatsoever. That might be another one of his lies, too. I opened the file I held in my hand to confirm that. Instantly, I realized something was strange. If this really has only my information, then why is the file so thick? As soon as I opened it, it was clear to me. Just as I thought, Nagito had lied to me. Aside from my information, there was information about the others, Kazuichi, Fuyuhiko, Akane, and Sonia.
And everyone who died had pages of information about them too. A file contained information on all 16 of us. Only my information, my ass. I can't believe he'd make up such a strange lie. So that means the rest of it might all be a lie too. I turned the page and oh my god. Sorry. I turned to the page containing my information and began reading through the content. The profile contained basic information such as my date of birth, my height and weight, and so forth. But there was one thing that specifically caught my eye. Am I about to find out his ultimate talent? The words reserve course student. There was no denying it. It confirmed that I truly was a reserve course student from the reserve department. Why is this the only thing that isn't a lie? Why? Why am I the only one who's from the reserve department? Why am I here with other with all the other ultimates?
Hey.
Hajime, did something happen? Well, I just found a strange file. Isn't that the special prize Nagito received when he cleared the final dead room? As I recall, your student profile should be in there. It's not just my profile. The profiles of everyone on this island are here too. Nagito was lying.
Huh?
When you say everyone, do you mean everyone? Oh, it'll tell me who's not listed. Yeah, it's just basic information, but there should be profiles for all 16 of us. Can I take a look at that file? Jackie leaned against me and peered into the file.
You're right. My profile is really in here. But unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be any details.
Details?
Details about our missing memories. Information about the time we spent at Hope's Peak Academy. If it's not written in there, these profiles might have been written before we entered the academy.
Then it's impossible to obtain new clues from them.
Yeah, seems like it.
Hold on.
Huh?
What happened? Oops, wrong person. I just noticed it right now, but...
The file. His name isn't in there, right? There's
His
supposed to
name?
be 16 names worth of profiles, but his name is the only one missing, right?
Who are you talking about?
Byakuya. I'm talking about Byakuya Togami. Look carefully. No matter where I look, I don't see his name anywhere.
No way!
So what if a name isn't written in that file? Perhaps, based on that, you think he might be the traitor. No, it's not just because his name isn't written here. That's not the only reason I think he's suspicious. He participated in this killing school life at Hope's Peak Academy, right? For someone like him to be in a similar situation on this island, no matter what, it's definitely suspicious. Well, it pains me to say this, but what you're saying about the missing name and about the killing school life,
Too bad.
it's totally wrong. There's a completely different reason. A different reason?
You're getting all riled up.
How should I put this? You guys have been getting all worked up about that Byakuya for no reason. That Byakuya. Which means the great mystery you think surrounding that Byakuya doesn't exist. You're basing it on one person's cheap speculation. That Byakuya.
Is there multiple Byakiyas? What do you mean?
What the heck?
You don't have to ask me that. You'd know the answer just by looking through those profiles, right?
Huh? My eyes turned back to the file. One by one, I started flipping through the pages and confirming the names. And suddenly, I came across a page that was filled with question marks. Every section was filled with a question mark. It could barely be considered a student profile. Ultimate imposter. Ultimate imposter. Okay, so does that mean the fat guy at the beginning wasn't Byakuya? It was a different person? So does... Oh my goodness. Okay, let's skip going. Oh shit, wrong button. On that page, I was only able to confirm one thing. Maybe Byakuya has a twin that assumed his name, or Byakuya cloned himself. Does that make him the traitor that Nagito looked for? I don't know. It'd be interesting if the traitor was already dead. Like, if the traitor was accidentally killed immediately. Ultimate imposter. So maybe there is no traitor. Ultimate imposter.
That's Byakuya's true identity.
True identity? He was a fake that was pretending to be the ultimate affluent progeny. Oh, wrong person.
He was a fake that was pretending to be the ultimate affluent progeny, Byakuya Togami.
So you're telling me Byakuya's still alive? Byakuya didn't die for real? Tragic. This is the worst news. My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day has been ruined. Byakuya didn't die. A fake? The traitor already dead, and Nagito investigated all this for nothing. Maybe he set up this elaborate trap to kill himself.
The fact that his profile was filled with question marks isn't a mistake or an oversight. Surprisingly enough, that's the correct information regarding him.
Did you really think I would die so easily? Fuck that. Fuck that guy.
The ultimate imposter has no name, no permanent address, and even his age and gender is unknown.
His age, his gender.
Basically, he doesn't exist. Because he doesn't exist, he's able to exist as anybody. That's his talent. Though I'm not jealous of it at all, of that at all.
That person wasn't really Byakuya Togami?
Perhaps.
Is that why he was so much fatter compared to when he was involved in the killing school life?
So cool.
His physique doesn't affect his ability to fool others at all. Real imposters are skilled like that.
Then he was lying to us the whole time.
But still.
But he couldn't help it.
What? Why couldn't he help it?
Oh.
'Cause that was his talent.
Huh?
Well, having a talent means you're also bound to that talent. The moment you obtain talent, Your way of life has already been chosen for you.
False. Absolutely false. Chiaki be fat shaming. She didn't say she didn't degrade him for fat shaming, for being fat. She just said, is that why he was fat?
You can't do anything else except rely on that talent.
False. I have never met a juggler who relied on juggling.
Regardless of whether you want that life or not.
In that sense, compared to the other ultimates, your life might be a bit more liberating. What the hell?
Anyway.
Anyway,
I'm not happy that you guys fell for a scam that I had nothing to do with.
That's right.
so I'll tell you straight up, this revelation about Byakuya is exactly the truth.
Then, what was he trying to say to me at that time? I cannot talk to the others about my past. I suspect that my skeptical nature is partly to blame. Okay? Distrusting others and being distrusted in turn, for a long time, my life has been a living hell.
Yeah, okay. I'm as an imposter, I guess.
Based on the context, if I had to guess,
No.
maybe he was just complaining that he was cursed to wander the earth as nothing more than a fraud. But if you guys had your school memories, you never would have been betrayed in the first place. I mean, it'd be different if you were meeting him for the first time. But since you guys went to Hope's Peak Academy, you should have known about the ultimate imposter already. So in the end, it all leads back to memory loss.
Phew.
Geez, the Future Foundation sure is awful. There's no way you should ignore Monami or the traitor. Who is it? Who is the traitor?
Maybe he wasn't good at juggling. That good at juggling to rely on it. That's fair.
Just from looking at these 16 profiles, I still wouldn't know who's from the Future Foundation. Is there really someone like that?
Of course.
Well, obviously you wouldn't know. I made that file so you guys couldn't find out.
Could it be?
So just as I thought, you're the one who did it.
Hey,
The fact that there are 16 profiles in there is what's wrong. I mean, the traitor is a spy sent by the Future Foundation, not a student at at Hope's Peak Academy. You made a fake profile for the traitor and included it in here?
correct.
It wouldn't be fun if you figured out who the traitor was so easily, right?
Hey.
Then we can't use this file to figure out who the traitor is. That was true for Nagito too, right? Well, probably.
Which means it got edited after Nagito found out. Chucky was kind of Chucky. Airhead Chucky was kind of nervous when she asked to see in the notebook or the file, and she was surprised when she saw her name. She didn't say everyone's here, she said my name is here. Sounds like falsifying documents. Please follow me, Monokuma.
It's dripping with despair, isn't it? You wasted your precious time on something that isn't a clue.
Are you sure about
Was that a
this?
wise decision? Time's up, you know. Time's up? Wait.
Bye-bye.
Excuse me for a moment. The chime just now.
What is most important for living things? Well, personally, I think time is. I mean, your bank account may go up and down, but time will inevitably run out, right? That's why we gotta cherish time. There is nothing more wasteful than wasting time. So, time's up. We will begin the last class trial. So please gather at Monokuma Rock. I'll see you soon.
The class trial. The last class trial. He said that, right? The last class trial.
Yep.
Yeah, I heard it too. He really did say it was the last class trial. What do you think? Should we believe him? Monokuma seemed anxious about the Monokuma timer earlier, right? 2 more days. And he said something about the ultimate the killing school trip ending, right? Based on the time limit, this might definitely be the last one.
But still.
But I can't imagine this is the real end. Huh? I think Monokuma's real plan might be just beyond that. His real plan? Is Monokuma still planning to make us do something? What could it be? I think any of the others would be surprised to find their own info in that file, considering it is evidence they went to Hope's Peak with no memories. Yeah, I'm sure they'd be just as shocked at it as everyone else. As anyone else, I should say. Maybe, after putting us through all this, he's planning to kill the remaining survivors all at once?
Well?
But still, it's not a good idea to think about it too much, I think. I think we should focus on the class trial that's waiting for us. You're right. A class trial for Nagito's murder. We're pretty screwed. I haven't collected my thoughts because we were so focused on this file. I still can't see who killed Nagito.
But still.
Well, you don't have to worry so much. Huh?
Right?
I mean, we're not fighting this alone, you know? You're right. You're absolutely right. We're not alone. Even if it's a mystery that can't be solved alone, as long as everyone cooperates and works together. Yeah, even if we do that, it'll turn out fine. I mean, Soda basically cries in horror over everything. Yeah. Yeah, he does.
Damn right.
Looks like everyone's here.
Huh?
Is this it? Shouldn't there be more people?
Damn it.
Stop it. You're making me depressed.
Stupid fool.
You're making me depressed. So, it is going to happen again. The cruel conflict where we must doubt our friends. But once we're through this, we can go back, right?
That's right.
But that Monokuma bastard said so, didn't he? He said this all in the last class trial.
Damn it.
But we've been tricked every step of the way. There's no way I can believe that so easily.
Of course not.
Why can't you believe it? The guy who's making us do this all is the one saying it, you know.
You know, right?
That's why I'll definitely survive. If we can really go home after we deal with this class trial,
That's right.
I'll definitely find out who the killer is, no matter what. Even if I have to pull out all the stops. What the fuck? Why are you here? You haven't realized it yet? That feeling of wanting to leave this island. Thinking like that is Monokuma's trap, you know.
Huh?
What are you saying?
Got it?
There's no way Monokuma will end things here. He's planning something far worse. Stop trying to jinx us!
I'll beat you up!
Damn right! Stupid rabbits should just shut up. Everyone, you mustn't run away from despair. Huh? I finally realized. After losing my powers, I realized that cursing your powerlessness or your fate accomplishes nothing. The possibility may be small, but as long as there's a possibility, you must face it. In order to become someone who can be proud of yourself. So I will fight.
Huh?
What's her deal?
I do not know, but she seems different from before. Maybe she read a self-help book.
Wait.
But her eyes, she looked determined.
You...
What can you tell just by looking at those button eyes? Anyway, make sure you turn off Minimaru. It'd be annoying if he started talking during the trial. Fine.
But still,
Somehow, I understand that what Monami is saying. I think. Anyway, let's get going. To the last class trial.
yep,
You're right. We need to fight as much as we can. No matter what hopeless truth awaits us in the end. This is the end. I keep saying those words to myself over and over within my mind. I entered Monokuma Rock. Damn, that's a small group of people. It's 3 and 3, yeah. This elevator ride. This will be the last. Oh my goodness. This elevator ride. This will be the last one. This will be the last time for this too, right? I hope so.
well,
Let's worry about things after we're finished.
You are right.
More importantly, we must focus on the class trial before us. As small as the last game's group.
Damn it.
The killer managed to kill someone like Nagito. There's no way this is gonna go smoothly. I mean, I can't believe one of us was able to do that. Sorry, I got the hiccups. Nagito was problematic in many ways, but he was also a valuable asset during the trials. Yeah, you're right. In fact, during the Funhouse ordeal, we were completely dependent on him. But even if he's gone, the ones who survived need to stand and fight. We must fight. And then the door slowly opened. This bright light greeting us. Is that the light of hope or the light of despair?
Well now.
Well then, now that Nagito is gone, there are only 6 of you left.
Shut the hell up!
Enough! Just fucking start this already.
Hey!
Hey, this is it, right? This is really the last class trial, right?
Yep.
Sure is. So, you gotta show some enthusiasm and make sure you give it your all.
All right!
Didn't I tell you? He said it. This is the end.
Now then.
Let's get started. Let's get this trial started.
Viva killing!
This is the last class trial. Let's show some enthusiasm and kill each other. This is the 5th class trial. According to Monokuma, this is also the last class trial. The curtain is about to rise.
Nagito Komaeda, the ultimate lucky student. When I first met him, I thought he was a nice guy. He came across as very sociable. But his true nature held such a demented thought process that it was nothing like his outward appearance. He said he believed in hope more than anything else. He said he was yearning for a powerful hope that can overcome any despair. He said he would even help despair just to prove that hope will never lose to despair. And he said he'd become a stepping stone for hope. His way of thinking was completely screwed up. But there were times where he saved us too. Someone like him was killed. That was the end of him. And I have no idea at all who did it, but there's no way we can end this without knowing. We will be consumed by despair. Oh, I think I missed a thing there. That's why we absolutely have to find out. The person who finished off Nagito. The killer who murdered Nagito. In order to return from this despair alive, we need to reach the truth. And if Monokuma says this is really the last class trial, then that's all the more reason we need to do this. And so, this life-threatening trial, billowing with hope and despair, the last one, has begun. Save progress. Alright, set skills. I forgot I can buy skills, right? Somewhere. Report card? Yeah. I only have 2 points. Which means I can buy one of these. Reach out to the truth of my life. Persona 4 song. Nice. Reduces your aiming speed. Increases your aiming speed. I want that one. Delusion. The influence gauge recovers over time during concentration and fever time. Effective during... Okay. Upshift. Oops. Yeah, I guess that's all I have. Okay. Man. Time is it? 10 o'clock? I really want to do the trial, but she said it's 3 hours. And tomorrow is my only day off. And as much as I'd like to spend them sleeping and trying to recover from this, I really would like to spend some time with my family tomorrow. So I think I'm just gonna have to do it next week. I can do it on a Friday again, I'm sure. I'll try and make sure that happens. But at the very least, I can go from here. We are at this last trial, quote unquote, because I don't believe that this is the last trial. We'll see. Any chance you can do the last chapter on a Friday? Yeah. I'm gonna try my best to do it on a Friday. I don't see why I can't. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. But I'm making a note to do it on Friday because I would love to have you here, my good buddy. But yeah. All right, I will call it here. We will. By the way, regarding Ultra Despair Girls. Oh yeah, go ahead. As I'm sitting up straight properly, I'm finishing up my drink. Oh man. I'm gonna go look at it on Steam right now. So I don't mind a shooter or two. Ultra Despair Girls. I'm gonna pause that trailer, or at least mute it. It's a wacky third-person shooter, but it deals with the subject of child abuse. It is not shown, but it is mentioned or heavily implied that's what happened. Ooh. Yikes. Yikes. I will maybe do that. Maybe. I'm not going to commit to it fully, but we will see. I have talked with people who quit after chapter 3 of that game. Oh God. Okay. I'll look at it. Obviously, once we finish up this game, I'm not playing another Danganronpa game for a while. I'd like to play something a little bit more fun for me. I laugh. I say that, but like I just looked at my library and I'm like, oh yeah, I just bought fucking Dustborn when it was on sale. I could play that. That absolute travesty. No, we'll find something else to play. You know, who knows. Also, I suggest you save again since you set your skills. Yeah, you're right. Also, 3 of your favorite characters are in it. 3 of my favorite characters are is favorite in quotation marks. Yeah, but we'll find some time or play some other stuff. I have a whole giant Steam library that I play and I share with some of my siblings. So I've got like hundreds of games in here. We'll find something fun, and then we'll figure it out. But I'm excited to have this. Okay, favorite is in quotation marks. Oh, awesome! Hooray! But yeah, try and play something a little more happy after this. Yeah, who knows? I'm trying to find other ways to get Bunny to be on stream, because she said she had a good time. Speaking of which, I need to upload part 2 of that the ranking video, the tier list video. She had a good time hanging out, so maybe I need to find something that we can do together a little bit more. I don't know. Maybe we'll play It Takes Two. We tried playing Unravel 2, but this is before she was like a lot more comfortable with playing kind of platformy games. That was tough for both of us. But yeah, especially find something happy to play if you end up playing DR3. Shit messed you up. Damn. I think I'm... What have I stepped into by playing these games? It is odd to hear how much this is like people love these games to death, and then they're just like, oh, but it's awful. I don't know. We'll see. Alright, but yeah, that'll do it for me. Oh, let me save. Hold on. Let me fucking close Steam. Something really weird. No. How do I pause? Open e-handbook. System. Save. The more awful the settings, the more happy the fandom. Oh, God. Not my cup of tea. But alright, yeah. I will call it here, and we will be back Friday if everything goes well, which normally it doesn't, because this is the life of Messiah. We all know this by this point. But yeah, that'll be it. So, just wanted to say have a good one. Have a good afternoon, evening, whatever time it is, wherever you are, and we will see you guys later. Goodbye.